My friends, hello and welcome to the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering show in the EDH format on the internet, where we brew on a janky-ass theme each and every week for you here at twitch.tv/the Brewery MTG, 7:30 p.m. Tuesdays. I am McCrae. This week our theme is Tobin, so I'm playing his Minn Wily Illusionist deck that he brought and stomped us with a while back. Onwards to Joseph.
I'm going first. Suck it, Trebek. I'm playing a really stupid deck, but I kind of love it. So that's because I love stupid decks. It all lines up and it all makes sense. I'm playing Arni Brokenbrow. My name's Joseph, by the way. Dread Cheap on the internet.
Thank you.
Look up too many Magic decks. Have a look at Moxfield. Search Dread Cheap. You will find anything from CDH to casual to what I actually play in paper. Ooh, exciting. But yeah, let's do this thing. How are you doing, Int?
You're also going third because someone else rolled a 20. Get wrecked. It wasn't even me. Yeah, no, I showed up. I stole a Tobin deck. I thought this cute little angel elephant was an entertaining deck idea, so ran it back with about 7-8 changes. One or two of those being land, so it's not too crazy, but a couple of updates. And I'm excited to see if the little Hollyphant can go all the way or not.
It did last time, didn't
it?
Did, but I think
it was close.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was close. And weird things happened.
You had that damn rabble rousing, which gave you just a little bit too wide of a board, I think is what happened, from what I remember.
I think
there's
also
just
there's
too
like
many
a board
creatures.
wipe, and I recovered from it a little
faster.
and was able to like poke someone to death, and just like it was like a top deck that won me the game versus someone.
Yeah, freaking
yeah.
That
Who are you, strange bearded man? What are you playing this week?
I am playing background tribal with 2 artifact commanders because I know how to build good decks. Yeah, I just like backgrounds, so this is the deck I can put the most in. It's like all of them but the green ones, and I think I cut 1 white and 1 red or something. Oh, and 1 blue.
Thank fuck I remember the name tags this week on our back end because you did not introduce yourself. I'm switching scenes. Let's jump into the game.
Whatever. People don't need to know anything about me. There's nothing to know.
He lives in East Glen.
Are we good?
I just have to point out, in case people hadn't actually looked at my general Arni Brokenbrow's art very closely, he does have a horn lodged in his forehead. Yep. And it's
from
because
when he headbutted a troll.
And won.
Tracked down a group of trolls, and he knew that he wouldn't be able to beat them all at the same time. So he found like the biggest, scariest looking one and told him that he challenged him to a headbutting contest. He headbutted the troll so hard that he broke the troll's horn off in his own head, but he won. So,
and that's what really matters to the Scalds, really, is who won.
Yeah. And he's a boast commander. He's the only one that cares about boasting outside of what's her name?
Virgie,
the black
Virgie. Yeah, Virgie, who makes you're able to boast twice, which actually doesn't help Arni in any way, which is really cool.
Does Virgie have a boast mechanic?
No, she helps. It's if you boast, you can boast twice.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I digress. Are we ready? I'm good to start.
Yeah, take us away.
Here we go.
Starting
off. Playing an island into a soul ring.
Oh, you fucking cheater. What is that?
This is the first turn 1 soul ring I've had on this show in like 30 episodes.
Not your first one.
You're the one that gets the nut draws every game, it seems.
No, I'll just start with a mom.
No, he's just good at the game. That's how it works.
You're just bringing everything on with turn 1.
Yeah,
being good at the game guarantees nut draws, right?
We're just gonna mom over here. Don't worry about it.
I'm pass. You didn't see shit.
Tap. Ooh, gross. Why is this in my deck? Ugh. Hate it.
Who built this piece of shit?
You didn't have a turn 1 play anyways.
The best part is everyone can just blame Tobin this week. It's great. I think I'll just drop another island, and I will play my commander.
Yeah, you're fucking gross.
The deck kind of hinges on the commander, so.
Gonna bolt it.
I mean, that's what happened in my playtesting. It just the minute Minn goes away, this deck is just a pile of hot garbage.
Turns out it might be obvious that
Yeah.
makes it all work.
Yeah, I mean, like the deck would be better if you shoved a lab man or something in it, because it's, I think, pretty easy to like make yourself draw your deck, but that doesn't win you the game in my version. It makes you lose.
I did not change the win cons. It is still Tobin's happy. Yeah.
Sack a illusion, put in a coat of arms, and beat face with your illusions. That's the win con.
You know the best part, Joseph, is you saying hello to the audience, and you're the one that's not showing up on the user list.
Well, isn't that weird?
I know, right? Is that Tobin? Ooh, no. It's a fire diamond.
Boop. Hey. Boop.
For the people that have this on in the background, an ornithopter was dropped by Gruger, and a fire diamond was dropped by Joseph.
Toot, toot.
Which of these lands? It's irrelevant. I will play a Great Furnace. And then
it's all right.
Mirror Signet.
Pretty
And
great.
pass.
It is kind of fun having partner commanders with built around backgrounds, because then they both trigger your freaking backgrounds. I do remember that happening.
That's the whole point of this deck. That's why it's not like a 5-colored sissy.
I'll play it to
sissy
Fairies
pile that
Ageless
can tutor
Insight,
them.
and I will punch you because you're going to gain life.
Am I?
I don't know. I have a feeling.
None of the stuff I have in place has lifelink.
Nor in your command zone.
Yeah.
20 more turns and you got him through general damage. I'm in.
We'll get there.
I will crack this.
You would.
Oh, I would so hard. Watch, I'm gonna lose by 2 life, but I'll just get my where the hell are you? Sacred Foundry? You're 4 mana? Fine.
Yeah, man. You could have a 2/2 Mother of Ruins and a 1/3 Ornithopter if you want.
This elephant's gonna pump the mom so hard.
Oh yeah, I forgot, because I had a fetch land.
That's why the fetch lands are in the deck. I'm lazy and usually don't put them in my 2-color decks.
No, Mom's gonna hang out for this Lulu.
Yeah, Mom.
You even said you changed the mana base as well, didn't you, Gruger?
Not really.
No, you just put in more lands because I'm greedy, probably.
I put in one more land, and it was a land that was somehow missing in a Tobin deck, and it's like the most Tobin land that you.
Is it the one that exiles graveyards? Sorry?
Ancient Tomb. You put Ancient Tomb in almost every deck, but for some reason it was missing from this one. Probably because you're just like, I need to cut something. Okay, I'll just cut lands.
Yeah, probably.
We need to stop running Ancient Tomb on this show. There's been so many explosive turn 1s or turn 2s.
But it kills you. You can only use it 20
Not
times.
fast enough.
I don't know. I don't play fetch lands and shock lands, so I just play Ancient Tomb. Got him.
Yeah. I assume this will be relevant.
Yes, very much so.
You assume correctly.
I think I played a Dirtily deck the week that you played, Arnie, and I just like as soon as I saw it show up, I'm like, ugh. And my opening hand was not one I could really mulligan, but I knew I was going to be punished for getting slow. I don't even remember what the deck. Maybe that was one of my Boros artifact deck ones or something.
Yeah, I will say Arnie didn't kill anyone, but he did some punching. I think there was just a lot of board wipes that week. Playing Arcane Signet.
Yeah, I think I definitely took at least 12 damage off Arnie though.
And I should play one of my commanders.
Should you?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine.
So much ramp. All right, let's see what I get.
Death touch, you say?
Yes,
Get
that
one.
was mostly why I chose that one.
Yeah.
I'm
Surprise.
gonna play a compulsion.
Nice.
A gold
And I have
border
one
card?
floating. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why I chose this version, but
Well,
Is there a legal one?
This is
Yeah,
well, yeah.
it's a legal card. I have it in
Yeah.
decks. Card's
Okay.
I
sweet.
guess I do this. I just set up some more. I think that's what I do. I play a Sakashima that's a copy of Minn.
Well, it's on the stack. Someone could remove it up from
Right.
underneath you.
You can go ahead if you want to.
Lightning bolt that shit. Oh, really? Oh.
Wow.
Unless he added lightning bolt, yeah.
Okay.
Like
It's a Minn. I'm out of mana. I pass the turn.
Yep.
Ooh, that is really greedy. Instead of just holding up like 2 compulsion, like because each compulsion gives you an illusion.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I got to be aggressive against the elephant that can just swing with the mother every turn regardless and stuff. So
I don't know. I think holding up 2 compulsion activations would have been pretty sick.
yeah.
Like
well, with
each
the
one
berries.
makes exactly like each activation is a
Isn't-
Minn trigger, so you could have had, and then that can sneak in some stuff. It wouldn't be huge though, but could be a ramp.
Yeah, compulsion's tough. The discard is
Mm. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, let's. I am getting 2 treasures this turn.
I mean, that's what Guild
Not
Artisan
yet.
says.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure I'm not like goozling myself here. So that will attack. I'll get 2, so that means I'll have 4 left over. Yeah, sure, seems good. Pacha, I would like to cast this.
yeah, pretty good.
Am I lagging out? I don't see anything.
It's
Oh,
a
sorry,
good one.
it was in my command zone, so I'm casting this.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I haven't played a land for turn yet. Let's go with land.
So Gylos and triggers if they have
Oh, actually, let's.
Most
more life
life or
than-
tied for the most life,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, so I have to hit Arni this turn.
Okay.
You're the worst.
I try.
Commit me, bro.
Yeah.
Holding the lightning bolt for the mother.
Oh no, it would have been Minn if I had it.
Fun tip for the audience. I have COVID, so it's a good thing we do this show remotely.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go to combat. Sorry, I'm like overthinking this.
You still have it?
I still have it. I tested positive on Sunday night.
Is it like 2 weeks? Like how long have you had this?
Yeah, I had it since last Saturday.
Oh, seems longer.
Week
All
and
right.
a half as of now. Well, almost week and a half.
So
I still have like phlegm and some like mild pneumonia that it's
1,
fighting off.
3,
But
4,
holy
5.
shit! First couple days. Rip the lungs ass.
1, 2, 3.
I feel like you just tapped a mum.
4. Yeah, because I'm gonna convoke.
Okay, you're convoking. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Do
okay.
it.
This is going to be scary.
Let's just draw a card.
Each end step.
Yeah, but that deck doesn't have a ton of ways to make a
Make-
ton of tokens.
On other people's turns.
Yeah.
And
The
then,
convoke's just really good because you get to just tap your creatures without attacking, and then they get pumped and untapped, right?
Yep.
Every part of that card is sweet in this deck.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Unlicensed hearse. Zoom zoom.
Nice.
Oh, this did work last time.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
I am
not
going
playing
to
Graveyard deck.
exile my Scalding Tarn.
Yeah.
attach card. Boop. So that way, this can screw this and not die instantly. I was like, I have to think this through.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, wait a second. I need to use all my mana this turn to do the thing. I would
Yeah.
like to move to my end step.
Yep.
Sick.
Well, we're all gonna die.
So
Yeah.
all of those get +1/+1 and untap. Good stuff.
Yep, it's gonna be scary.
And they untap.
And I
Yes.
draw a card.
Lulu untaps them. That's why when
And
Burger was
untap
like,
them.
"I'm playing the
Oh my
elephant,"
God.
I was scared.
I
I
know
actually
that
called it
elephant-
on Twitter, so Twitter can hold me to account where I said I am going to die to alpha striking and like going wide elephants in the air.
Yep.
I remember this happening when I think he ran face first into a board wipe at some point. Yeah, it was a board wipe. I don't have a way to rebuild from a board wipe. So you board wipe me and I'm pretty boned.
Oh, boo-hoo.
The way you rebuild from board wipes is the like random vehicles that are in the deck that survive.
Yeah, like
And then you just beat face with your vehicles with a bunch of +1/+1 counters on them.
Yep. I did add. You didn't have Smuggler's Copter in the original, so I added
Oh.
that in. I wanted to add. It's in my considering the 6 mana.
The new one
from
Yeah.
which
Roar.
comes
That
in with
makes
2
the
tokens and gives your
tokens,
team
yeah.
flying when it
What
attacks.
is this?
Mhm.
I was
Lupine
like-
prototype.
It's
It's
like
a 5. It's a 2-mana 5/5. That's what it is.
But someone has to be madness or hellbent.
To attack.
yeah, but Arni just turns himself
Arnie just
into a
wants to
5.
boast and get bigger.
Fair
Roar.
enough. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just take 3 or 5, I guess. Is it 5 or is it 3?
It's 5.
It's actually
Okay.
6.
Well, it's actually 6.
Yeah, it's 1+. He has to be the biggest creature. He can't be
It's
smaller
6.
than anyone else.
Sick.
Go to 9 already. Oof.
Yeah.
I really hope you can't give your Silas Renn flying.
Not that I can think of.
Mostly just because I
Um,
want to swing at you with a Lulu. Although I guess I can crew now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I want the attack though for the Guild Artisan trigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take the next Lulu attack, and I am aware of this. I'm just trying
Unless
to
you
see
can,
where
figure
you're
out
going.
unless you can fetch and shock.
No, I did not draw a land, so I am figuring out which backgrounds I should play, or other things.
Why is she so strong?
Who?
Oh,
the
that's-
elephant?
Yes.
This is such a cool deck. The deck concept, like just this partner pairing, is.
Did you not remember when I had to field nuke against this deck because it was just so good at just like casually getting bigger and bigger?
Okay, sorry, taking my time to play a. Wait, is there blue in there? There's not. Now there is.
Hmm.
Yeah, that can do it. I'll play Feywild Visitor.
Is this the one
Nice.
that makes Jurgens? Oh, it is.
It makes Jurgens. And then I'll play my other commander.
Which is a 2/3 now.
It's a 3. One of my lands is also a.
Oh, true, Great Furnace.
Let's see.
Oh no,
so-
and Silas as well because he counts.
Yeah, it's like 4. Joseph is at 37.
Sure I am.
Hey, audience, remember when Tobin
Has
said
no
he builds decks
blockers.
wrong, and he has a count of 4 for artifacts somehow?
Yeah, this didn't happen last time.
He has a count of 3 artifacts.
4. Silas Renn counts.
Silas,
He's an
2 mana
artifact.
rock.
Oh no,
and the
sorry.
Great
No,
Furnace.
the Great Furnace. I couldn't
Yeah.
see the artifact tag. I was
Yeah.
like,
Alright, so on combat damage, I'm going to make 2 Jurgens, because I have 2 commanders. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's it.
well,
Cool.
I'm glad I have a 4/3 that can punch through 2 1/1s now instead of a 3/2. I know I could give it pro blue, but that's
Be funny.
not where I want to be at just this second.
I think I just
Sorry, why?
Well,
What did I miss here? Why do you make
okay.
2?
It's because he has
Because
two commanders.
it gives the ability to my commander, and I have 2 commanders, so they each trigger off of the one
Yes.
hit.
That was
So
the
backgrounds
whole.
are even better.
That's the
with
whole point of the
Artisan.
Especially
deck.
says whenever one or more non-token creatures you
Yes,
control.
but read the first line. Commander
They both
creatures
have
you
the
own
text.
have, and I have 2 of them, so they
Oh,
each
there
have
you go.
that text.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the first line. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But,
which is
yeah,
why.
that's the reason
like,
I'm on partners.
Yeah, which is why
Yeah.
this is why the deck. When I remember when he was playing it the first time, it didn't really do too much, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you had 3 backgrounds in play.
All I did is I played Feywild Visitor, and then I played Inspiring Leader, which is you give +2/+2 to your tokens, but with 2 commanders, that's +4/+4. So all my dragons were
Yes.
5/5s.
Well, why are you drawing an arrow at me?
Because it's your turn. I passed.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah.
the pass. Oh.
It's on end step. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize. Oh, it's because you just want to do compulsions.
Yeah. It's weird that he didn't do one on his own turn, though. Because it's each turn, but I get it.
Oh, this unlicensed hearse. It's finally going to have some food. So right now it's got nothing.
Oh, it's you.
Woe is me indeed. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny.
Am I missing something? Your unlicensed hurts as a 1/1.
It's a 2/2 because I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it has
There
one.
you go.
It
And
has
it had,
an exiled card. Yeah.
That phrase started with, "Am I missing something?" Yes, I am. I mean, technically, it's still a 1/1 with a counter,
yeah, so it's technically a 2/2 when I crew it.
but it's not a vehicle until you crew it. It's kind of my point.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a
no,
vehicle
I
all the time. It's not a creature, but yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I-
yeah, sorry, yeah.
yeah. This is the easy way so you guys know when I do
It
go
is.
to crew it. How mine for fish?
Hello,
How much?
RuneScape from 2002. I missed you. I never actually played RuneScape that much.
Monsieur 6 mana over there.
Shout out to Konos, who I played CDH with
I mean,
in the
he's
chat.
100% just holding up draw spells, because the deck is also just a lot of 4-mana draw 2s.
Yeah, which does the thing, which are 4 mana draw 3s right now, right?
The craze actually.
The 4-mana draw 4s. Teferi's just doubles draws, right?
Yeah.
Except for each of your draw
It
2
adds
cards
one.
instead. Yeah. If you
Yeah, but it's only
yeah.
it doubles anything that's not in your draw step, so it's still 4, because it's not the first card you draw each turn, it's the
All right.
first card during your draw step.
We'll do one of these.
Oh, that's a Rogue's Passage. Gruger's just going to kill us. This is why he has 15 wins, guys, and the closest is Tobin with 11. Because it is turn 5 or 6, and we are dying.
Maybe you're dying.
I mean, he has to attack me if he wants treasure, which he does, so.
This is one of the cards I added in. Whoa, standing desk.
Right? And
It's
then
not
I
fair.
immediately knock something off.
I can't allow that. I'm sorry, Gruger.
It's 'cause you're a
Why would
whore.
you be sorry?
Get him by doing something.
I'm going to Arcane Denial.
Sick? This just means I get to draw things.
Yes. I get a trigger next turn, but it's irrelevant right now.
I have to
triggered
draw
this
1,
turn.
and you may draw up to 2.
Yes.
Or sorry, no, I draw 2, and you may draw your 1, which will actually be 2.
Yes.
Well, fine. I didn't even want that card anyways.
I'm sorry.
why you
Having
have
a
that
slowly growing Lulu was already bad enough, and like the Shadow Spear to gain life on top was too much.
Agreed.
Fine, I'll play this
Oh
one
my
instead.
god!
then.
Why?
I mean, the flicker on that is pretty irrelevant. With
Well,
his
I'll just
current
be
board state.
flickering
state.
my Ornithopter probably.
Yeah, most likely.
I would just not flicker anything.
This is true.
That sounds like the better answer.
Yeah. Well, this is in case I guess I lost my Guild Artisan. Then I
Anyway,
also
so you got a.
I mean,
sort of
there are
Hearth and Bone
ETBs
play?
in the
Sweet.
deck, so.
this, and then we'll go.
Did you put this in, Gruger?
I added the sword. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll go like this.
The Shadow Spear I expect from Tobin, but the Hearth and Home is all you.
Well, I guess
Trying to figure out who you're putting it on.
this one, because I want Lulu to be able to get protection from Mother runes. This is
Yeah, that
important.
makes sense.
This is important to me. There's still blue mana up over there. That could be some Pongify shenanigans. 1 second. Power and toughness. Increase. Increase. Let's give her runes. All right.
Colorless. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can't protect itself.
No, I'm
The
worried.
fact that it can give colorless though is pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking at a list recently, and I noticed they ran Giver and not Mother, and I was confused why, and I wondered if it was colorless. So.
Boop.
Tron, probably.
And I need to connect for combat. And there's just going to be a bunch of damn illusions that poop out over there.
Yeah, I got nothing to say about the attack.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to block it because you can just give Pro Blue and I'll lose a Fairy Dragon, so I'll keep it.
Oh yeah, I get these two things.
Yeah, take 4.
Cool. Okay. Oh, since I not
Nope,
gonna
that was an
flicker.
Ornithopter. I clicked on the wrong one.
Hmm. We're only 30 minutes into this episode and we started late. And I'm just like, this is going to be the fastest game I think we've ever done.
It's looking pretty up there.
Yeah.
The basic land gets to. Yep. Cool. It shuffled, and then I need to do the thing so I can.
You have to crack a treasure. I guess you could have flickered something if you wanted to instead.
It has to be a creature, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't really feel like flickering a creature. I'll just crack a singleton treasure, I guess. Boop. I will name white. Oh, actually, I guess this works. White. No, that doesn't do what I want it to do. Okay, I'll just do white. I will move to my end step now.
All right, hold on. No, this is fine. I'll just wait.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. So
you
I
gotta draw on
I
my
draw,
Got to.
and then I draw another one, and then I do my untapping and add counters. Boop.
Seems
Alright.
good.
You guys all done?
Yeah, we're done.
Yep. I'm just updating my power and toughness. Oh, except for let me remove a counter from the sword.
Yeah.
Power and toughness. We will reset that back to 0. There we go.
McRae, you only make 1 illusion.
I have a copy.
Oh yeah,
of-
you have 2 mins. That's true. Never mind. You got it.
And they're
Come
they're
on.
both, and they're both
Correcting
pumping.
me of your own deck.
You're not representing your board properly.
What? What do you
They-
mean?
They each pump.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
You have
each
2 mins,
other
right?
Illusions.
Yeah, they only they get
Oh,
it for
Pump
each other one.
illusions.
They're both 2-1s. He's right.
Min doesn't pump shit. What? You guys, get out of here! Fucking trying to correct me and play the deck, and you're both getting it wrong. Get out of here.
I'm just
well,
surprised
no,
that
because they're 1/1s to start with, so they each get +2.
1 + 0
Joseph
It-
also just played
it
an
says-
illusion. I'll have you know.
for each other illusion. They don't count themselves.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just surprised that you've had 2 mins in play for like 3 turns and no one's done anything
no,
about it.
for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, sorry. 1's been in play for 3 turns.
you
I'm
built.
drawing a card.
You do know that this deck over here is very late on interaction.
Oh yeah, all of the decks that are here today.
Oh,
are
sorry,
light
I was
on
supposed to
interaction.
draw 1 more card. There we go.
Yes. That's
Player
actually
removal
pretty
is
true.
interaction, right?
Am I So each min says this creature gets. Oh, they don't stack. Never mind.
No.
Boo. I thought they
Okay.
stacked. I thought it
Stop
was
slow playing Joseph's turn.
That is that's an ability of the creature, not of the min.
yeah.
All
Passing.
right, there's a Taurean Mauler, so count your spell casts.
Sweet.
Yeah, definitely the scariest thing on the board.
Ooh, I got a
No, the
swamp.
Lulu is 100%.
The double min is pretty
Double
fucking
min's
scary.
gonna be pretty problematic at this point. So let's do.
You know what
stats.
isn't is my board.
Yeah.
You got some beats in early.
All right, so that's 1, 2,
I
3.
hit you
4,
twice.
5,
You could have
6.
blocked. You chose not to.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
+1. So that's 6. That's not that big.
Oh yeah. She needs a reloading there, bud.
Or I can just play more jank.
More jank.
Dolmen Gate.
It made it. It made
Yeah.
it. The star of
good.
the show for getting cut in every one of Tobin's decks for like all of season 1.
All right. I should have really looked at the colors I was tapping there, but I'm sure it's fine. This takes 5. I only have 4. This also takes 5.
I see.
These are all just so expensive. Nettle Cyst.
Oh fuck.
Baby.
Everyone's got big shit now.
Hey Joseph,
So
I believe there's supposed to be 2 counters on your Taurean Mauler.
yeah, I was
Yes.
busy looking up something.
So that's sorry. 1, 2.
And Tobin with the steel chair.
I think that's 7. Forgot the one enchantment. Let's see. Let's go to combat.
Oh, because it counts itself.
Yeah, right.
It does.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
it would just
one, at
immediately
least.
die if you randomly
Yeah.
played it.
Some germs are bad, but you know.
1, 2, 3,
I used to play Mind Flayers and Popper.
Such as, COVID.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I
much you
can
got?
randomly force a Mother of Ruins activation or kill a creature.
Yep.
And let's see. If I attack McCrae, he's just going to block with an illusion, which I'm not super into.
Get that sick value.
If I attack you, you'll probably take it, but I'll feel bad because it's 6.
I do have Pro White as well for the
Oh,
Akiri.
sorry. Your Benny was tapped when I attacked.
No.
but-
The sword was tapped. Not the
Okay,
Benny.
sorry. Yeah, okay.
I don't-
anyway.
yeah.
Silas can
I-
come on through. I can't do anything about Silas.
Yeah, so Pro White makes that annoying.
Ooh, Akiri does have vigilance. Stupid.
Yes, so
stupid
Akiri
sexy
is
Akiri.
going to rumble. I just feel like picking on the Arni deck is like pretty mean because the Arni deck has to jump through so many hoops to do its thing anyway.
And you have
All right,
first strike
Tobin,
on
you
the.
want to be a dirtbag? Just go ahead and be a dirtbag. I'm sure McRae's going to get worse procking out of those illusions if it has more time to build up. Don't worry.
But he
Yeah.
plays into it. That's the problem. Is if he attacks me, I just like generate a bunch of shit, get a bunch of free value.
Yeah, that is the issue. And
But the fact is, if he's going to do it, he's going to do it anyway. Like it.
yes, if I attack you, I do get 2 more fairy dragon. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I do. I would get 2 more dragons. I just don't know if that's worth dealing 6 to someone that I probably need help from to deal with my Minn deck.
Spoilers: I have not drawn a board wipe.
Yeah.
Me neither. I don't think there is one in here, is there?
Yeah, there's well you cut one and then you left in another. You took out like the whale that bounces things that you can
Oh, I
play
did,
at instant
yes.
speed.
It was a lot of
Yep.
mana. When I was looking for cuts, I was like, yeah, this tops out. Like,
Yeah. Those are for not casting. Those are for illusion shenanigans.
yeah, I know. but I still wanted to keep the curve a little
All right,
lower.
sorry, I'm taking way too long. Yep,
Okay, well,
you get one for free.
I'm going to crack the compulsion twice. Not crack the actual one, but I'm going to discard.
Well, I mean, technically, you have to do it as 2 triggers anyway. So
Yeah, I just don't want to waste the mana. I'm going to throw away this Aura Thief and draw 2. So I'm going to have a trigger.
Fuck that card.
Rookie mistake. That card's so good.
Yeah, you
it's
could have had a
not
Guild
gonna
Artisan and a Feywild. Fuck that. Get that
And
shit out of
then
here.
I'll do it again the second time, throwing away this Chemister's Insight to draw another 2. Doesn't trigger again, unfortunately, but
Where's my Cathar commando?
and then I'm going to block with one of the illusions that is a 4/1 Tobin.
That's fine. I have Dolmen Gate. And First Strike, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I get a 3-drop, right?
No, it's a 4-drop.
4-drop.
Does it still hit
And
the
you get
graveyard?
2.
It
You
does.
have 2 Mins. That triggers on Minn. So you have multiple
Okay.
Mins. You get to do it
Okay.
twice.
You get 2 4-drop.
It could be
Oh.
a permanent, so I might just do land.
2 lands.
No.
That's like,
I'll do a
kinda-
Maskwood Nexus,
yeah,
Fuck
that seems sick.
off.
and I'll do a Ledger Shredder.
these are 3/1s, not 4/1s.
He had one die.
He
so
had
it was a
4.
It was
Yeah.
a
They
4-1.
proc for each other. There's only 4
Oh, yeah,
total. Therefore, they're 3/1.
Oh, so I can't do the Maskwood Nexus.
No.
You can't do the mask with
No,
Nexus.
because it's a base 1/1, right?
It's a base 1/1. So there's 3 others. It gets +3/+0, so it's 4/1. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yes.
Oh, it is a
One.
1/1. Sorry.
What you did was correct, McRae. You're good.
Sick.
Yep. Carry on.
Anyways, and then that blocks. I don't think
Yeah.
you have evasion.
No.
Goodbye, me. I have no other things to resolve.
Cool. I assume you're just taking it over there. Take the 2.
Oh, yeah, you can have
So many fairy dragons. Wow.
Oh no, he's gonna go wide too.
I
That-
don't like
it's
this
fine.
because I guess I can Rogue's Passage now to punch you.
Yeah. Or I mean, just
Good draw.
No,
activate
I'm not.
Mom and then
I'm
get
not-
shields down.
I'm not gonna go activate Mom when there's this
Yeah.
fucking because I know how you built your own min decks that there will be like all the Pongify effects and a resculpt and I know.
Yeah, when I'm
Okay.
playing mono blue, that's when I put in. The deck starts with back to basics, which always gets cut, but then it's Pongify, resculpt, and
Rapid hybridization
rapid hybridization.
minimum,
Res-
and then
resculpt is
sometimes
pretty
there'll
great.
be
Mhm.
the manifest one, the 2-mana one as well.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Raven form.
1, 2.
No, that's the
Oh yeah, reality shift. Yeah,
reality shift. Yep.
they're all in there at some point, but then I
3,
get greedy at the end
4.
and cut down to like 2.
I'm gonna play a Curiosity Crafter.
Oh, that card's
it.
so good.
Yeah,
There's so many blockers though.
yeah, but also
Oh,
if
what am I
they
doing?
die, you get free stuff. Like it's not a negative.
I know.
And keep in mind, all of your illusions are like fucking huge right now because all of your creatures.
Yeah, your
are
other
illusion.
creatures are illusions, so they got another 4.
From Maxwood Nexus, yes.
So there's 7 ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 8 because Curiosity Crafter now.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's
sorry,
true.
that was hiding in the back.
Fucking
All right.
idiots.
Well, I guess that's kind of what this deck wants to do, right? So I will try.
Sorry,
and-
again, am I missing something? There are plus for
Mas-
each other one. There's 7
Each other
Masquerade
illusion.
grand
He's got a
total.
Masswood
So
Nexus.
wouldn't they get +6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's
7 creatures total. but they
No.
get plus for
There's
each.
8. There's 8 creatures.
The
Oh.
Curiosity.
Oh no, I'm double counting the
you're-
Sakashima. Oh,
Sakashima,
sorry.
yeah.
No, I was
Yeah,
counting
it's a Min.
Sakashima and Min.
Yeah, there's
It's
7
'cause-
ones.
Yeah,
So
no,
there's
never
7
mind.
ones.
I was counting that stack as
All right.
2 creatures, not 1 creature. bad.
Joseph, who do you think is a bigger threat of the 2 Ryans?
I mean, Tobin
It's-
has just a bunch of little wiener kids.
Yeah, my deck's
whereas
not built
Bruder's
around
board is
my
getting
1/1
massive and
flyers.
untapping every turn.
All right, let's
Not to
go over
mention that
here.
Gruger's got an engine online, which is always terrifying when it's him playing it.
Yeah, let's just go over here. So 3 7-1s. If they connect, they draw me a card each.
No, they draw you 2 cards.
2 cards each.
2 cards each. Sorry, forgot the
Yep.
fairies.
And not that it matters, but he can compulsion, so he could
They draw
pump
from
them.
Curiosity Crafter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So he draws
2.
1 card.
No, he
He's
draws
got a
2.
Teferis thing. It's
Yeah,
just behind the Maskwood Nexus.
Oh, there you go.
This game
McCray, could you
sucks.
stop stacking your stuff that's relevant?
He's got.
Yeah, maybe
Thank
stack your
you.
Minns. That's probably
Thank
a
you.
good place to start, and then you can move Curiosity Crafter up with creatures.
You can change the name of one of your Minns to just Sakashima, because it actually has the name Sakashima. It doesn't have the name Minn. Sick. Yeah,
All
you,
right.
you can just put Sakashima into the stack then, and then it's just like easy
Deal with
peasy.
it later.
By the way, you had a Ledger Shredder trigger. It's not a May.
Where's the second spell?
I didn't cast a second spell.
Curiosity Crafter is the only spell.
Oh no, it's the Maskwood Nexus came in from last. I'm so tired. This is
Yeah,
just
you
not
didn't
working.
cast either of those.
Yeah.
My Torrent model would be too bigger.
No, I'm just tired, and I also like if I take 21, I lose. If I block with my shit, I'm sad. Lulu's dying if I tap Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe. You don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume that. McCray is definitely a massive problem at this moment.
Yeah, he is. I don't think I have a way to stop him from being a massive problem, though.
I mean, you could also just take it and punch him back.
I
Just
can't,
get me in the
'cause
crackbacks.
my stuff doesn't fly is the pro. I have 2 things that fly. I don't kill him fast
Yeah,
enough.
Lulu and
Ornithopter. Yeah. Whatever. I'll
Don't
just take
forget
20. I'll
your
just take.
unlicensed hearse can exile graveyards.
Yeah, I know. And then I can block with it and junk.
All right, taking 21.
And then you draw 6 cards, and this fucking sucks. And then you make 2 more, and yeah, this game, that's fine. I'm ready to say that you pretty
Gruger?
much won this game. What?
Gruger?
Mhm.
Before you let that happen and let him draw into a massive shit ton of resources, there is a world in which I can Rogue's Passage his ass.
Well, that sucks.
Oh yeah, that
He is
a-
at 9 already. Yeah.
And I do have a Torrent Mauler in play.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Good call. Okay. Which of these?
Granted, I would need more mana than I currently have, but you know. There's
Well,
a world.
I'm gonna cast creatures on my. I'm gonna cast spells on my turn too.
Also,
And then when you,
price.
also Kruger has his own Rogue's Passage, so he could just Rogue's Passage your creature.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. That would get me there.
You both have Rogue's Passages.
Okay, sick. Well, in that case, let's throw an Ornithopter in front of one of. Yeah. Ornithopter in front of one.
Okay.
Lulu in front of.
Lulu.
I'm gonna
gonna
use
mom
Mom.
it.
If I'm committing to denying
I got you.
resources.
I mean, this way he has to at least spend mana to draw cards to put better things into play off these death triggers.
Yeah, and then I am going to boot up the hearse because Benny draws me cards.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hearse is cool and all, and then I'll block the third one.
If you
So-
created a token this turn?
Which he does every turn with Guild Artisans.
Oh, right. The
Yeah.
treasures. Yeah. All right. So I lose all my illusions.
Kruger before damage.
Yep, of course,
Tap that
before
hearse.
damage.
And
And
also the
yep.
hearse.
Yeah, no, the hearse, and I'm gonna eat the Chemister's Insight and that fucking Aura Thief.
That's fine.
Thank you. I mean, Aura Thief's not coming back, but Chemistry's Insight, it's on the card, so.
Yep. And then Mom gives Lulu Pro Blue.
Okay, so trigger.
All right, I'll kill off my Ornithopter and my Hearse. And the Scalding Karn is exiled over here.
Okay, I lose these 3. I did get 1 through, right?
Nope.
No.
I blocked
no.
the 3 things.
All right. I'm just going to drop this Bonder's Enclave then. Get nothing. Go to main phase 2.
Okay.
Oh, you just have a handful of interaction. Oh, that's fucking scary.
I feel like tossing Interaction to Compulsion there to draw more things probably was the play, but
Different play styles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just going to stop there and hold up some blockers probably.
You
Okay,
do have a
so
flying blocker. This
that
is
was
true.
just one cast turn.
Well, Arni, isn't that not exciting? So I can give Tor and Mauler at least 2 more counters.
I'm listening.
And I don't even have to punch you. Hey Tobin, if I swing at you, will you just chump block with 1 so I don't have to burn extra
yes,
resources?
I mean, I 100% am going to chump block now. It's up to you if you want to mum it or not. But
yeah, no,
I have
I'm
enough tokens that I now will start throwing them in the way.
Yeah. Cool. First, before we go too crazy, let's go with this, and I guess this. Ooh, and this treasure token. Ooh. Welcoming Vampire.
Good card.
It's all right. It's all right. And then we'll go 1. Oh, I need to go 1, 2. Grateful Apparition. Look at me drawing a card.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Proliferate. Look at that.
Yeah.
what's this thing?
Look at you
Trigger, I
go.
heard you had a proliferate trigger on the stack.
It's a combat damage trigger.
It's combat damage,
damage.
unfortunately.
That card
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, I don't have my vehicle anymore. But all right. Spectators seating. Combat.
Is that your second spell? I have a trigger.
You sure do.
Yep. You get to make another fucking illusion, but that's okay.
I'm gonna draw 2, discard 1.
Right, shredding.
Discard this decanter of endless water.
Successful connive.
Get 2 big boys.
Oh, I want Benny to swing at you so bad, but I can't right now.
2, 3, 4, 5. So there's currently 6 ones. Oops.
I just want to grow Benny, Tobin. Are you going to kill him if I swing at you?
If you swing at me with Benny, why would he swing at me with Benny?
Because I don't want to kill the Tor and Mauler. And it can't go through McRae currently. Actually, no, this is fine. I don't need to do the thing. I'm just going to swing at you with a Lulu.
Rude.
You jump block. It's fine.
That is the intent. Yeah. Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah.
Sick. And then I will go 1, 2, 3.
Man. If I drew Guild Artisans, that would be so sick. I'd make 4 treasures. 4.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope. Oh, I need one more mana. I'm sad I used that token way back when instead of just flickering.
Mm.
My stupid Ornithopter.
Your Ornithopter would have been better if it was a 0/2, because it wouldn't have killed one of his illusions.
Yeah, which is
Is
fun.
your Nettlecyst a 6/6 right now?
It's huge.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought I had put that on there.
1, 2,
No,
3,
it is.
4,
I just put
5,
I just gave you the germ
6.
token.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right. That makes sense. I will do some attaching.
Hold on. Did I count that right? 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4. Does it count both enchantments? Yeah, it does. Ooh.
I only have one enchantment, don't I?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a 6/6, isn't it?
No, it's a 7 with the Feywild.
It's 7 because I have 6 artifacts, 1 enchantment, right?
All right. I guess
I don't see
will-
the 6th artifact, or is it in your lands?
Sorry, it's
In your
my
lands.
Great
There you
Furnace.
go.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. In your lands, that was the thing.
I'm just going to go to my end step then. Untap Lulu, add a counter. I will draw a card.
Um,
Oh, that card's cool.
hmm. There is no possible way I can get there now.
Yeah. You would need to cast like 2 spells and.
No, it only procs off opponents.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I'm okay with not getting Alpha Striked.
Just play Malphagor. Is that the one? It's like half your opponent's life total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Or,
handy.
no, that's Malignus. Malphagor is
Malignus,
the
yeah.
discard your hands.
Yeah.
Malignus with double strike is an ancient one-shot strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Draw.
So that thing's dead now. If you attack to get it back. Yeah.
Pay 3. We'll put an agitator ant to the stack.
Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
Boop.
Sure.
Kill me.
That's a pretty big ant.
Kill me now.
Hmm. So, Tobin.
Yes.
It's fine. I don't need the counter that bad. I was gonna ask if I could bonk you with Arni so you could fairy block it, but this is okay.
When you're leaning bent over backwards that far for an opponent, there are questions.
At the beginning of your end step, each player may put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature they control. Go to each creature that has counters on it. Put onto it this way. Well, I'm pretty certain Lulu's swinging regardless. I think Lulu's getting 2 counters.
How about I suggest that for this specifically, we use yellow counters because nothing seems to have done that yet.
I'll just use red. It's the only thing. Lulu's swinging on my turn, and it won't, and it can't swing at you. So.
All right, Lulu's goated. Gotcha.
I will probably also take you up on this. I just don't know which commander wants it.
The one with first strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one with first strike is already big, and also
it could be bigger though.
yeah,
It's more likely to one shot people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I decline. I think I just want blockers.
Yeah, I guess Akiri, that's fine. I don't lose anything for attacking with them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, I always skip my upkeep, but it doesn't matter.
Zoom.
Interesting.
That's
My whole-
6 about Akiri, though.
Right?
Now everyone's scary. Everyone has like a board that can tip balance pretty easy.
Wait,
You have
it
so
shouldn't
much
be 6.
card
It's still
advantage.
5, right? I think I just... What
You
was it
both
getting?
got 5 cards in hand currently.
Yeah, it should just be 5. I
Decreased
think you increased both instead of just one.
Yeah, for one of the other things. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Which one of these not great cards do I play?
Hmm.
I mean, that could draw me a singular. No, wait. Yeah, a singular card. That's not that impressive. This could maybe make some treasures. This could... I'd have to sack a land to draw a card. That seems bad. Okay. Oh, but then I could just Silas Renn it. No. You may cast that card. Come on, Silas Renn. Get out of here.
I think that's better than just going back to hand if that's what you're complaining about.
I just wanted to play a land
Oh.
from the graveyard. I'll put the Reaver
This
through
is-
the
This is terrifying. Yeah.
Where's your counters now, McRae?
You're fine. I don't have any evasion.
You don't
That has
need it either.
trample.
It gives trample.
You don't need evasion at all.
Oh yeah,
You
look at
just
that.
bust right through the front door. That's your evasion.
Let's just increase this power. Well, this guy's goaded, so I'm gonna attach an axe to him.
First strike plus. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's fine.
That first strike on all those little X ones.
Alright, power and toughness. Increase power and toughness. Alright, so I got a 10-6 first strike, vigilance, trample. That seems alright.
Seems great.
Seems good.
Has to attack, so.
But
Have to
just in
attack.
case life goes unfathomably sideways, at least he's got a Dolmen Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, it's Tobin's world. We all just live in it.
It is literally
Alright.
Tobin this week, so everything is Tobin. You're Tobin, I'm Tobin.
Right? That's why all these
No,
decks
I'm
are so
Tobin's
cool.
food.
These tokens are irrelevant. Okay.
If anything, from all the commentary this week, you know that Tobin's decks are terrifying.
Especially when they're playing against each other because there's no removal.
Yeah.
I think you're. So you have the 2. I think it's an 11
Very atypical for you.
because the Reaver Cleaver also gives +1/+1.
Yeah, I thought I counted that.
I forgot because you have 8.
So
you have 8 artifact.
I have 8. I thought I had 7.
No, oh sorry, you have 7. No, I'm counting.
Yeah.
I'm Nettle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stop-
the
stop
Feywild
it.
is why the Nettle Cyst is bigger. But yeah,
Yeah. Who's clicky right now?
I think it's
Someone,
something to do with that guitar, maybe. I don't know.
someone
There
was a
hold
click in my
on.
room.
I can check the levels. I can tell you exactly who it is. It's coming from Joseph's feed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've muted myself in there, and it was still happening. So
No, I clicked something loud behind me.
No, there's
There's-
Yeah,
there's like a
clicking
constant-
coming through now.
there's no
You've changed something about your audio settings to have like a click as if it's when
Like
you're
a- it's
analog.
Not doing it right now, right?
No, it is.
Right now?
Yeah,
Right now. Whatever you did
Oh.
has started some clicking.
all right.
yeah,
I
you're getting
don't
some
know
you're
who
getting like
I'm
a weird
supposed to
ground
attack
loop or
here.
something. Is like
It sounds like an incorrectly not plugged in 1/4-inch cable or something.
I feel like if I attack McCrae, he sneaks in a bunch of stuff, and that could go very poorly.
But if you get one through, you make some treasures. I don't know.
Yeah, or I
I
attack
know what you're
you,
doing, and that's attacking me.
They can't attack you. That's true.
I apologize, audience, for the audio issues.
Yeah.
It's off.
It's still going.
I feel like I do this and then I just lose to Lulu.
That's literally not possible. The thing it
Which
was
is
doing is
fine.
literally removed out of anything.
You
that was...
can block everything. You can just throw a
I-
nettle just onto a fairy dragon, and I can't. Yeah, I can punch through.
Oh yeah, that's
with-
true. I can. Well, I mean, Lulu's ginormous. So.
Check your mic connection, or just plug it, unplug it, and plug it back in again.
Anyway, these are my attacks.
All right.
It's not currently doing it, right?
Yes, it is. For me, I can't. Can you other two confirm?
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's literally not possible. The thing that
What?
was making it is disconnected in a control and literally physically unplugged.
Just try rejoining the room or something and see if that fixes it. I just pongified the Akiri coming at me, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I figured. That's fine.
Couldn't let you have 1 billion treasures either.
Okay. Literally, they were just going to cast a Black Blade Reforged. It's just a bunch of cards that do the same thing.
Oh, with
I
the
have 4
reaver.
lands. I have 4 lands. It's not that scary.
Yeah, no, I guess that's still +4/+4. But that's +5/+5, I guess, if you get that also on there somehow. But you need mana to be
Yeah, but
able
it's
to do
5
everything.
mana for a +4/+4. Yeah, sure.
All right. Is
Okay.
that
All
better?
right.
All right.
Nope, it has come back and returned with you, apparently.
I take 2. You can have a bunch more fairy tokens.
It's just 1 because I lost a commander.
Oh, sick.
What you can do, Joseph, is we'll keep playing the game, and you can use the Twitch to sound check it.
Right, yeah, that is it. I am done.
Yes, it is still happening even now. Cool. On your end step, I'm going to. How much mana do I need for that? I'm going to use compulsion. So I'm going to discard this. No, I'll just cast this. Fuck this. I'm going to cast an Artificer's Epiphany. I do control an artifact. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Just hard cast it.
And Akiri's dead.
Don't you draw 4 cards?
3. Yeah, you have an ape.
Oh, did you get pongified?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have an ape. Right. I forgot about
That's
that.
right. I do draw 4.
No, you
The
have.
doubles.
You have
Okay, go to turn.
It's not an ape, man. Oh, it is. Oh, that one is the ape. Oh,
Yeah, it's
Pongify.
Pongify.
I wanted the frog
It's ape.
lizard. I wanted frog lizard. The simic.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Why my brain is so short circuited tonight?
You're all over the place, man. I'm worried about you.
Oh, this is bad. All right, yeah, this is where I'm at. McCrae sitting on 3 more pieces of removal, and
Sorry, I had a trigger from that as well.
Yeah,
I forgot to clone my dudes.
Yarp.
So these guys are 2 bigger. Okay, well, I guess I have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5, 6. Is that right?
someone's got
Yes.
a fucking Archmage's Charm in hand.
Spectral
Spectral
Deluge.
for sure. That's why I have so many islands.
count
in my
is
deck,
5.
McCrae.
Yeah, I figured. I
Yeah.
still have 18. I didn't cut all of them, but
Gruger,
If
do
you have
anything
18,
to
that means you
say
made too
about
many
that?
deck changes and your deck is illegal. You're only allowed to change 10 cards, McCrae. How dare
I
you.
didn't count my Mystic Remora or my Ristic Study cut because it's just
Uh-huh.
cheesy. And then Islands, I were like, eh.
Gruger?
Islands count for sure. You're not playing a
yeah,
Tobin deck unless you
2,
got a bad
3,
mana
4,
base.
5. So I get to keep 2 of my creatures currently.
Gruger, are you doing anything about this?
I can't do anything about this. I'm in
Count
Boros
is
as well.
5. So toughness 5 or less gets bounced to your hand.
I am going to make Lulu pro blue.
Cool. It doesn't target.
Except that doesn't do anything.
No, it just means if he has anything else, because I'm losing my Mother of Runes anyways. Right?
No, this is fine.
Okay, well, first of all, that's triggering my Torn Mauler.
Yep.
Yeah, he's big.
Why you say toughness, you piece of shit?
You're one away.
Actually, I'm using putting Spectral Deluge in my deck. I literally just finished building Tatiova. It's like one of my last sideboard cuts. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ugh, that is so frustrating. So,
does this resolve?
Unless I am confused, the agitator and goad effect on Lulu still remains. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be able to punch you. It has to go at Tobin or.
Yeah, it is still goaded in. It's
still goaded for sure.
Okay, is this good? Is this good? Does this resolve?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Bounce all your 5 or less toughnesses, please.
Sure. Bye tokens. And my Phyrexian Germ is slightly smaller.
Yeah. I'm kind of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How are you back to 33?
7.
Didn't I didn't hit you harder than that? Really?
You didn't hit me. I blocked.
Yeah, you didn't hit him.
Well, I could pump by another 3.
He swung for 21 and connected for 0.
Okay, what I will do is I will swing.
You should probably resolve your deluge first.
Yeah, that's fine. It's resolved. Let's go this way since I failed last time.
Did you not
actually
make any of those this turn?
Not yet. I have not had a trigger. If I cast a second spell, I get a ledger trigger that'll do it.
Yeah, that was all stuff that was like sort of happening as I joined back in, so just checking.
Yeah. But let's see if I get triggers for free first. So if these connect, I will draw 8 cards.
Well, I'm not going to go to 1 life. So I am going to block one of them with my Pro Blue Hollyphant.
Lulu. Yep.
And what's Benny doing for me right now?
Nothing without your Hollyphant.
Wishing that sword said blue.
Yeah. Don't know if I got anything anymore.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Why? You have
Oh my god, I'm so upset.
You could have pumped your commander by 1.
I could have.
No. Feels bad.
Yeah, all right. One of these is definitely.
God, reading is hard.
One of these is definitely blocking, and I could take you off. Does he draws the cards at the same, like the trigger goes on the stack, but he already draws?
Yeah, so I mean, combat damage.
He gets to choose.
He gets to stack them, so he'd draw the cards before putting stuff into play. So
yes,
it sucks to take, what is it, 8, 16, 24, 32 going to 1, but I don't know. That might be better.
I am going to block one of the I guess but then he still gets to put a bunch of illusions in for a bunch of shit in for free.
You either give me 8 cards or you give me a mixture of free drops in addition to the cards.
Yeah, like, is him drawing
It's
6
a zero-sum
and putting 2
game.
things into play for free better than just taking an additional 8? It's rough. You're in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Just before you start doing stuff, like let's walk through all the triggers for this next part, like step by step.
Yeah.
I have not done anything.
No.
That's why I'm announcing it now.
Yeah, he's fuck, I don't know.
There is no good answer.
I don't think there is a good answer.
DC immediately and don't let him hit you.
I would like to instant speed
That
scoop.
feels bad. Feels bad. That would be the most feels bad of all.
I'm not even going to finish the episode.
Actually, it doesn't matter. He can leave at this point. You still get it. you still get hits. If you went to like go to combat and you scooped, then you'd be screwed.
All right, I'll block 1, and I will not be at 1. I'll be at 9, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if that's different.
In response,
Because I
But also he like
All right,
he
so
has
go to
the
blocks.
ability to instant speed.
hey,
pump
hold on.
them, so,
He's
like,
declared
would've been
blocks.
bad.
You have to
If
be
you
in the
didn't.
block phase. You
Yeah.
should be where you
So
are.
sorry, we're in the
yeah,
block
that is
phase.
the thing. He could have like just made another thing and killed me at 1. So
No,
I
I
feel-
think this is fine. I'll just let this go through. I'll hit you for the other 3, draw 3, and get 1 illusion trigger, which is going to
Okay,
be
so
this.
again,
That's all
move
wrong.
move through the phases. Don't just do stuff.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
you have
going
triggers.
through.
You have
End of combat after damage goes through.
So you're at
So,
you're
McRae.
at damage, I believe.
you have
This-
3 triggers from Curiosity Crafter. You have
Yes.
also 2 Minn triggers from the death, but also if you want, you can stack those, draw cards, put more
I'm going to draw the
illusions into
cards
play.
first.
Don't forget,
Okay,
you're
so-
going to draw 2 and put illusions into play.
So the
So-
first draw has to
Put all
resolve.
your triggers on the stack, first of all.
So you're going to draw first, and then
Yeah, so I'm going to draw 3 of them out of the 4 connected.
Okay,
So I'm going to draw
so
3.
before
So
you
you
draw
draw
a
There's
single
going to be
card,
6.
before you
McRae.
draw a card,
that's not
I'm
so.
putting Bolt Bend on the stack, and I'm taking one of your Minn triggers.
I don't think it has a target.
It doesn't have a target. It's just a when trigger.
It
yeah.
says target a single spell or ability. So your ability lets you put a thing into play. Does that not read like that?
No, it's because
No.
that ability doesn't have a target.
Yeah, it's
Well, this spell
changed.
sucks.
So McRae, draw 2, and then make 2 illusions. And
Yes.
then draw 4.
Oh yeah, of course, because you can't change the controller, and that's what that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Card
So, yeah.
sucks.
Draw your
Clone
first
clone.
2, make your 2 illusions, and then put
These
draw
get
4
2
more.
bigger. And then draw 4 more. So I have 2 things to drop. I'm going to drop a Nezahal and a Defiler of Dreams. And then I'm going to draw 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Your
yeah,
illusions are
so-
12 ones at the
I
moment.
guess now you're in your second main.
Yes. That is all resolved on the end of combat. Do I just keep gripping ripping? Nah.
Oh, since I already misplayed it, Bolt Bend, putting the trigger from the Torrent Mauler onto Arni would have put Arni to 6 toughness, and he would have stayed.
Yep. I'm just gonna deal with this now.
It also doesn't have a target, though.
Yeah, it doesn't have a target.
Yeah, Bolt Pen specifically needs the ability to have a target.
I clearly don't understand how the card works.
Yeah.
I think we've had
unfortunately.
discussions with redirects a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's just one of those
Okay.
cards that doesn't quite sink in.
Mhm.
I'll do
I'm-
this.
I'm having issues reading cards tonight, so I'm
No,
like,
I'm
not
gonna.
going to.
No, that's me.
Cool.
That does sweet fuck all for me. Oh, no, not combat. Not combat. Oh, hey. Cheater.
Who?
I don't see. Is there something that gives you infinite hand size? Oh,
Yes,
fucking Curiosity,
the Curiosity
Crafter.
Crafter.
It has words on it. Piece of
Yes.
shit.
It's got a lot of words.
Stop doing that, Gru. That's like the 6th time you've done this tonight.
And
Wait,
No,
also
no, no,
Nezahal.
no, no.
You're a cheater. Oh wait.
Nezahal
that's-
also does it.
No, yeah, Nezahal. That's why I was like, wait a second. I need to read all the. You've pooped out a lot of permanents. I need to read all of them again.
every non-creature spell you cast will draw me 2 cards.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I think I'm just royally fucked. I did not rip what I needed to rip. So I need 6 mana to do that. I can bonk you for 8.
Yeah,
8's a pretty decent bonk.
it's a good bonk.
It is a good bonk. How much counter magic does he have in his hand right now? All of it?
Not a ton, because he cut the counter spell from the deck last time I checked.
And
And put an
replaced it
Arcane
with
Denial.
Arcane Denial.
Yeah. I don't know. The rest of the deck's built around drawing. I just like unconditional counter spell.
Yeah.
Arcane Denial is an unconditional counterspell. They just draw
both would be
cards.
correct, but yeah.
It's
What was I
also
gonna
in a
say?
graveyard. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
you
would like.
use a treasure and then proc Lulu.
Yeah, I'm going to cast other spells probably post combat. Yeah, I'll cast other spells post combat.
What you doing with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk.
I would like to make this.
That's one too many. You know that.
No, is it? Oh, it's 4. Cool. I will untap this one.
Yep. Un bloc bleu.
Yes.
As they say in Quebec, huh?
Oh, oui, oui, oui.
Game sucks.
Yeah, it does. That's what you get when you go all Tobin all the way.
Well, I mean, there's no world in which we didn't think that deck was busted as hell. So
Yeah.
Yeah, after we saw it play once, we're like, poop?
yeah, I can bring a Magnum to a stick fight too. As you know, you brought a Magnum to a stick fight.
So I guess I could move the
Bicycle to the Yamaha race or Yamaha to the bicycle race.
Can somebody explain to me why the people that made this game made this wonky ass character Arni, and then they made a saga about it that is in colors that Arni cannot play? Like Arni slays the troll cannot be played in an Arni deck. Like
I would like to Boros Charm to give Lulu double strike.
Oh fuck. Okay. In response.
Interaction. Yeah, I know. This is like me losing. Yeah. It was really awkward.
He needs to do it.
It's really awkward that I can't put the Sword of Hartho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a. Oh, motherfucker! Bolt bend!
Yeah.
Well, no. Hold on. First of all, we got.
This is a legal target.
Yeah. I'm not attacking
putting
you with
2 counters on this. We're doing that.
Yeah.
We're doing this on top.
I'm gonna draw 4.
Yeah, that's fine. You can draw more cards.
Oh fuck! That doesn't change much. I should have done.
Oh no! What was you?
That's okay. I lose.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not dead yet.
No, I'm only going to do 20 commander damage to you.
Yeah, bring me to 11. Yeah, I'm dead. Like,
is it 20? Am I just not reading?
No, because I'm going to be using. I'm doing this. I'm going to move
got
the
a sword
over.
after. Okay, yeah.
I have to do it in this order though because of pro white.
I see it.
Yeah. What's the resculpt targeting?
I'm just waiting for you to tell me that this resolves.
It's fine.
You have to have. Oh, yeah.
I got nothing, man. Like, I've been drawing a lot of lands.
I mean, do we get rid of the Sakashima? I guess.
Well, you and I can kill him, so then it's up to you what you would like to get rid of.
The minute I die, you guys start immediately squaring off and trying to murder each other.
Yeah, I'm at 9 life. I'm kind of at the mercy of you two.
I also don't have a ton going on. I mean
the only
Nettle Assist is fine, I guess. Dolmen Gate.
Well, but this doesn't kill McRae.
No, but you can kill him. You can
He's-
kill him with your rogue's
Yeah, so
passage.
the only logical target for me to bull bend is to Benny Brax,
Yeah.
which I know you're not thrilled about, but like that's the play. Tobin's got a germ token, and that's it.
Well,
It's
no,
already-
keep in
The
mind.
germ token is going to be Reaver
Resculpt
Cleaver to get
also
him
Resculpt also gets rid of artifacts.
It does get rid of artifacts.
So you can get rid of my sword, which you probably don't want to do. You can get rid of Nettle Cyst. You can get rid of Dolmen Gate. You can get rid of the Reaver Cleaver as well.
Maskwood Nexus.
Or, I don't know. Yeah, doesn't really matter. As long as McRae doesn't actually have any.
Yeah, but like the only thing
interaction.
Gruger's deck doesn't do is draw cards, and that draws you
Mhm.
cards.
Assuming I can make.
5-6. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll get rid of the.
Like, I'm at 9 life. You can kill me the next turn if you want.
Yeah.
I'm already using my double strike like trick, and I have no. I guess I'll have 2 basic lands at the end of all this.
I suppose I'll do the Nettle Cyst.
Oh, I haven't played a land for turn yet.
Yeah,
Where's
that
the
makes
Reaver
sense.
Cleaver? Fuck, what is it?
No, the Nettlecyst makes sense. The Reaver Cleaver only pumps by 1, as where the Nettlecyst is what makes the Reaver Cleaver so
That's
scary.
true, and both of them pump his general, really.
And then if you get rid of the Nettle Cyst, he doesn't have a creep. He doesn't. Well, he gets a 4/4, but he doesn't have the.
He
turn.
still has like
still has a creature.
indestructible swingers, but
Yeah, we'll do the Nettle Cyst.
Yeah, you got it.
Germ dies. Yeah, this all resolves. I get real sad.
You got your 2 counters.
Third time's the charm, Bolt Bend.
Right? Okay. Boros Charm resolves?
Do I keep digging? Let me keep digging. Fuck it. I'm gonna pay 2 life. I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna play Tolarian Winds.
It costs 2 land to do that. Did I miss something?
I paid
Defi-
life because I have a Defiler of
No,
Dreams,
that's
motherfuckers.
The
for
Defiler's only for permanents.
motherfucker.
This
Yeah.
card is trash.
I actually think it's trash and you shouldn't have put it in the deck. But that's
You're right.
there's not that many blue permanents. That's all.
You're right. No, that's correct.
I mean, there are a ton, but like it means it only works on your turn, which you already have ample ways to draw an extra card on your turn.
yeah. Well, it feels bad. Oh well, I lose.
All right. 1, 2. I will.
You got 12 cards in hand. Oh, you have no sack outlet.
Yeah.
Bet you wish you had Volrath's Curse now. The card's sick.
Attach 2.
That was
You
my
don't get to
mistake,
play it.
actually, is I didn't play my sack outlet, and that was what my error was.
Sack outlet should be, I think, basically like the first thing you sneak in off of like a death trigger if you can.
Yeah, I fucked
'Cause
up.
then it's
That's-
just
I
like-
just straight up misplayed.
If you like do anything to me, I'm gonna throw millions of permanents into play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I chumped. Punted real bad.
I don't know. The reason
I don't know if
like
it's you punted. It took a couple of us using some tricks to get that.
and also like the first time I played that deck, I thought it was super fun. The second time I played it, I'm like, there's actually just too many lines and decisions, and I was like, I feel bad taking so long to play, and so I've given up on that deck. I think it's sweet in concept, but like
I haven't
think
been playing
it's
slow.
possibly
I-
miserable
I-
to play against.
Yeah, I wish I had like a vehicle or something, because Benny can't get you through your dumb 5/4 over there now.
The best part is after I die, then the Tarian Muller just kills Gruger and Tobin in that order.
Oh yeah, no, like
Probably.
Joseph working to help kill you, but the problem is if I don't kill you, like work to kill you now, like I'm just dead to everything else going on. Like I'm in the shitty situation right now.
You lose no matter what because you got the hit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna punish you for taking so much of my life.
That's fine. I take what, 20?
20 commander. Yeah.
I'm not gonna mark it. I just know that I'm dead. I was at 31, so I should be at 11. Sick.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan, what's that Torin Mahler say on it?
12.
Yeah. Like
Is that less than 11?
I couldn't.
Yeah,
even
I
leave-
already said I lost, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you here.
I couldn't even. Oh, you didn't have the most life, did you? You were at like 33 or something.
No,
dumb.
he did not.
Damn it.
31.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what
get.
was you? You already get your trigger.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find my lands. What am I grabbing? Let's.
I mean, if you weren't a wimp, you would have swung Benny at Tobin.
Yeah, my 5/4 into his 4/4.
Fuck
It'll
you,
work or it
Defiler
won't.
of Dreams. You're such a garbage fucking Phyrexian mana card.
It's good in specific decks, right? But
There is a lot of
it's not
blue
bad.
It's
permanents,
good
I
in your
guess,
deck.
but-
Look at every other thing you have on the board.
Yeah,
You just tried to do
That
the
is
only
true.
thing you can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it makes commander attacks easier. Like it does a lot, but
All right,
Mhm.
I will grab these. I will not flicker a creature. I will play a land for a turn.
Nice.
It's all been worth it.
So worth it. As much as I want to put Welcoming Vampire down first, I don't think that's the play. I think we go. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I haven't played anything else yet. I can change my land. It hasn't changed. Fuck yeah. All right.
Sure.
You've already
Untapped
used
Lulu.
treasure.
Yeah, no, I know, but I should have gotten a another white source.
So now if I plot this correctly, it goes I die, Gruger dies, Tobin dies in that order.
So this
Tobin's
is
I don't
got
know.
the upper hand here by quite a bit.
Tobin's cards could be okay. They're not, but they could be.
Like Tobin's going to play that general. The moment it can swing, it's coming at me like a freight train. Like
Yeah, it'll be like equivalent to the Torian Mauler, basically. So
here's 2 more spells for you.
Thank you. Ledger Trader trigger. I get a Minn trigger.
Oh shit! Watch, he finds his the other thing and he lives. That'd be kind of.
haven't you already gotten Minn triggers this turn off the Nezahal?
This is Gruger's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, he already got it off the Nezahal from.
Yeah, all that crazy
that's
stuff was
true.
on Gruger's turn. So you should have already had them. I don't know if you did it. I wasn't paying that much
I
attention.
didn't do the Ledger Shredder trigger. Sorry.
No, it's just I meant the Minn trigger.
We also each only cast a single spell so far.
Yeah, so Ledger
Yes.
Shredder is triggering now. That is correct.
Yeah. So I'm drawing 2, discarding 1.
Kruger, you done?
I'll discard this Ghostly Pilfer.
Love
Kruger?
that card.
Yeah, that's me. So I will.
He's good.
I'll
Yeah.
untap this Lulu, add a counter, and that's me.
Yeah, dropping this Defiler of Dreams was my punt because
Do you have something? Oh, I mean, in a
I had
game
a
that
sack
big, yeah.
outlet. You
Oh, yeah.
know, like I fucked up.
Yeah, sack outlet is like priority number 1
Yeah, I see that
after
now.
drawing cards. Draw cards, play sack outlet.
When I made that
Just go
decision, I
on.
had 3 or 4
Yeah.
cards in hand, so it was kind of hard
Yeah.
to see. You know?
Well, you didn't finish drawing all your cards first before you put
Mhm.
something into play.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah, technically, you wanted to do draw 2, put in illusions, draw the other 4, then death
Then
trigger.
then do your death trigger.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That's fucking too many.
Watch, I'm gonna die by 1 life because I had to do the fetch land because I'm dumb and I didn't count my my pip requirements. I was like, okay, I'll do Mother of Runes and Grateful Apparition, so I have 2 more like chump blockers.
At least I if I die, I at least took Gruger with me. That makes me
Pretty
feel good.
much.
I
Oh, yeah,
denied
no,
him
you-
another win out of his 15 where he's on top
Oh,
of
you
the
murdered
I mean,
me.
also like Gruger is at 8,
pile.
so if Joseph kills you, which
He
I think
just-
he has to,
The
Gruger's
next
at
turn he
8,
just
but
kills
I
Gruger.
can't kill Gruger, so Gruger's gonna beat face with like his little 12 power flyer. Like,
Yeah.
Pongify me,
Yeah.
Mr. 13.
he's already
No, I
used
don't-
Pongify
I
and
don't have
Resculpt.
it.
I think he might be out.
I don't
He
have
could
it.
he could have the rapid hybridization. I realized after doing the second spell, I maybe should have just cast
Nope.
Welcoming Vampire.
I just die. GG. Die first again.
Womp womp.
You were so close
Yeah,
to
you were
crushing us.
terrifying that whole game.
You
though.
literally
I
flew
had-
into the sun.
Yeah, once you had the second Minn and no one
Eh.
ripped a removal, and then I was like, oh.
I expect it. I mean, the stats don't lie, right?
No, I think you had a terrifying board presence.
Yeah, give me a break. It took all three of us working literally the entire game, and you basically making a slight misread.
And
Yep.
also, I will say my working to it was just kind of poking at you and doing effectively nothing. But I contributed apparently.
Yeah, that's
All
me.
right.
It happens as every week or every second week. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Wow. It's actually a good background, but it's worthless right now. Okay. Luckily,
I wish I had kept the Aki battle group in my deck now.
okay. So it takes me
No double combats for me.
Do you have Silas Renn in your hand? Is that
Yeah,
Silas Renn is
got
in my
bounced.
hand. Yes.
okay?
that deluge was like pretty brutal.
So I can play Silas and another card, or I can just play my commander, which is also Silas, but the other one.
Oh, this is funny. I have to move the sword to be able to give my mom protection.
Aw, poor mom. Okay,
Poor mom.
let's see. So if I play Akiri, I'll be down to 0 blockers if I attack with the elemental, because it doesn't do anything off of Feywild. That's annoying.
Yeah, go punch that jerk at 29 life. It was 6 cards in hand. Who does he think he is?
Yeah, but then I go shields down when there's a Torian Mauler over there.
Yeah, you're telling me I just had to waste all my resources to kill
Yeah.
McCray, and now I'm standing here waiting for someone to beat me to death
All right,
into
let's
2
just...
decks with large amounts of tricks.
Oh no, my tricks are there's not very many tricks left in this deck.
All right, welcome back. So I guess Akiri's at 2, Silas is at, it doesn't matter because it's in my hand. But and then, I mean, I already told you what the other card in my hand is, so what up?
God.
And then that's it.
Yeah, getting
So
ready for the
Akiri is a
trackbacks.
6/3.
Yeah, I'll redo the math, but that sounds right. I guess I could have Reaver Cleavered for 3 to gain 5, but
Oh, then you would have gained 5 treasures.
which
I mean, it's kind of
would've-
win more. She's already a 6 first strike. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that would have just given me more mana to play more like different spells, essentially. But it's fine.
right.
I didn't think of it then. So it's 1,
Akiri is
2,
a CDH commander
3.
for a reason.
That one isn't.
Well,
Neither of
that
them
one
are
is.
actually.
What? No, I see it. I played against a bunch of stacks lists that are Akiri lists.
If you're playing on Cockatrice, it's a free platform. You're going to see every troll deck under the sun.
I played a lot. Trust me.
Also, this deck has no stacks in it, so I think I'm safe from this being called CDH.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
Although
guess.
Feywild Visitor is a CDH staple, I'm sure.
Oh, always.
Ah,
You know it. Well, I guess Lulu goes and hits Tobin, so I can get some treasures? Question mark.
I feel like a bad
Oh,
take.
sorry, I'm sleeping.
Because you're dead to this Torian Mauler. You need to answer this Torian Mauler.
Yeah, I currently cannot. The best I can do is draw into a single Benny answer and hope it's like my one of Swords to Plowshare or like Generous Gift.
I knew that Torian Mauler would be relevant when it landed, and everyone brushed me off. And now here it is, 16/16, living large.
Oh,
and
we
the
didn't.
fucking
brush
rites
you off, yeah.
passage.
We
I just
didn't
didn't have
brush you
removal.
off. Yeah, we just assumed we were dead. I assumed I was dead to you, so I wasn't thinking
Yeah,
too hard
not
about
super
it.
worried
Play your
about it.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I punted that whole game. I played a really good deck and still punted it.
It happens. That deck's weird to play.
The only thing
too.
you did that you can claim was a punt was
No,
not
there's
remembering I would bull bend.
No, there's a number of them. In terms of like the lines and stuff I chose to be greedier rather than getting more sustained value, which I should have done throughout the entire game. But I was trying to like min max all of my value, and in doing so lost more value.
Well, no, you amassed a ton of value and then lost the game.
It had a ton of value. I'm sure you could have gotten more, but like it was still terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just figuring out which of these cards.
Yeah, you were absolutely nickel bolas in the game. All three of us were working to try and figure out how to trip you up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm used to being arch enemy. That's
right.
I've worn that cap for long enough that I accept it now.
I guess I should go into my main phase. Playing one of these fucking lands. Ooh.
Feel bad that Kruger's gonna attack me. How dare he?
Oh, you have 14 commander damage marked on you.
4.
Yes.
I have
Or
4.
Sorry. It's
Yes,
about
you
to
could
be.
put me to 15.
I do want these triggers, so
You got so many. You have like so much mana and already 6 cards in hand, and it's fine.
no.
get it.
I want to. The other thing too, though, is if I hit Joseph, then
Yeah.
he's just going to kill me with a Tauren Mauler.
He's gonna kill you with the Taurian Muller anyways.
They might still do it, so you're just kind of helping him.
Yeah, but then I'm kind of helping you if I kill him. I'm in no good position here.
Yeah, that's true.
You hitting Joseph
Well,
brings
the
the Akiri
other
within
thing-
striking distance. Is
the
what
other-
that
No,
does.
Gruger is correct.
Yeah,
Like,
either way,
I can't
it's a
just
bad
one hit kill
attack.
Tobin.
Yeah.
Gruger can't one hit kill me, and he doesn't profit anything from hitting me, and he does profit from hitting Tobin. So it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
because I get to draw a card off Benny is
Yeah.
what it is.
yeah. Not to mention you
The
do get
card-
multiple bonuses from your attack. So
yeah, the
Yeah.
card draw off of Benny is likely irrelevant because it's at your end step, so it has to be an instant. But yeah,
I have
I
an
understand.
instant what's going to save his life.
I have
I understand that they're in the deck. I'm just saying, like the chances are pretty low.
my
but
4
play to your
instances.
outs. Yeah,
My 4 instances that are left in the deck can
nice.
either dig me closer to another instant, or it's an answer.
Okay.
So, all right. I think we go to combat then. Joseph, I'm going to tickle you for a whole 1.
I'll only take the deal if you promise to proliferate my Mauler.
I'm going to cast some spells, so you'll be fine.
That has nothing to do with it.
Ooh, oh, wait, 1 second. Do I play this first? Oh, I play this first. Aha, I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Adeline!
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
I'm only-
spend some tempo.
I'm
You
only
make a
getting
1/1.
I'm only
Yeah.
getting 1 extra 1/1 out of this.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Woe
for
with you.
each.
I
you
know,
get
but
one
drop.
for each of us.
Great 3-drop.
It's
That's
for
a
each
ta-
opponent.
it's attacking that.
Yeah, so I will chump. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
will-
no, exactly. So I get
Yeah.
to net 1 creature
Yes.
off of this.
Hey, but look at that. You don't need to attack me to draw a card anymore.
Hmm.
You solved your own issue. You played an Adeline.
Very true.
You don't need that Guild Artisan trigger. Get out of here.
Oh, God.
I do need that Guild Artisan trigger. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? You're gonna make a 1/1, and then it's gonna die. That fills both your buckets. That's Lulu and Benny in one go.
Yeah, you're right. You should probably just sit there and not swing. That's probably the better play.
Well, I mean, he has to swing, but
Hey, and now I'm going to draw a card off Welcoming Vampire because of the Adeline. I figured it out, guys.
saw the line.
Saw the line.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
My brain has very much turned off, so it's fine.
Yeah, we got a 10-minute first main phase here. So, yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I'm not denying that, man. I'm not denying anything here. This is
Oh, audience, you thought Gruger could slow play. Just wait until he's been tired.
He's just been practicing. Here's the big reveal.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, here, and you can take an extra one. Combat. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5, so I can go like that. Okay, this is gonna go. This. Yeah.
He's figuring it out, folks. He's getting there. All these sound effects are culminating in something.
Yeah, I don't need to. I kind of want this. This Benny can attack, and this Benny is going to have.
Oh, are you going to bring the Torian Mauler within striking distance of Tobin to try and save yourself?
No, that's just dumb. This can go here.
Especially while he's not even here. He just dies.
So what are you doing with the Mother of Runes?
I can hear you. I assume I'm getting attacked with something.
Mother of Runes is currently doing nothing.
Okay.
And then I make 2 of these. Which they are both going like this. One of them's going to die.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Haha! One of them's not going to die.
Draw the line again.
Wow. So cheeky. So cheeky,
All right,
Gruger.
one
What the
sec.
fuck?
So what's
I'm
at me?
giving pro red.
Oh my God.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw my card.
Is that like? I guess you're planning to crack a treasure, so yeah.
He's
that's
just
fine.
stunting.
All right. So current damage at Tobin is 13. Either unblockable or in the air.
Yep.
And I have 5 coming at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Putting
is
you both within striking distance of each other to try and muddle the water enough to survive the coming attacks.
All right, everything, all that shit
Alas,
happened.
poor Gruger. I knew him, Horatio, a man of most infinite jest, of most excellent fancy.
I'm gonna add a counter. I'm gonna add a counter. You can add a counter to your Torian Mauler.
Yeah, throwing
Okay,
us back.
It doesn't
1,000
matter how
times.
big it is to me at this point.
True.
No. Alas, my gorge rises at it.
We will just play a command tower. And then one... Do I care? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just... Oh, I'm so bad at this. Loop. I forgot I had this trigger. I actually have slightly more mana. Okay, yeah, this is fine then. This is off the Lulu trigger. 1, 2.
You gonna flicker anything?
No. 3.
Not even some blockers? No.
Nope. 1, 2, 3. Well, these all on tap.
Yeah, with Lulu.
Yeah. Because Lulu is
Busted. Fucking elephant.
fucking Hollyphant. Let's play a Horde Hauler.
Neat.
So neat. All right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought that was cool. All right. I will
It's like a
untap.
mini oxide.
Oh. I will draw one more card. Cool.
McRae.
Yeah. I'm dead. What do you want from me?
Gonna do some flinging.
Wrath of Goad.
Sick.
Oh, that'll do.
Look at you winning the game like
Arni. Pass turn.
Oh, not what I expected.
Yeah, I mean if he attacks, it's worse with
Turns
the
it
goad
off.
effect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just forces you to waste your turn killing each other.
And
Wrath of Goad,
Hmm.
indeed.
Hmm.
Did you just want me to watch you stunt? Is that why you're calling me?
oh, I'm bad. I should have. I meant
I've
to.
been sitting here trying so hard to be quiet through Gruger's long turn.
I should have. Whatchamacallit? this Horde Hauler should have been crewed by the Welcoming Vampire and the Adeline. And then they each would have had another +1/+1. 2.
So that's 11, 16, 18,
6.
20.
You can't kill either of them, I don't
Four.
think.
8.
He literally can't attack me, and Gruger literally can't attack me, unless
Yeah.
Tobin somehow kills himself on his own turn.
That's what I mean. Is I don't think he can
Working on it.
even kill Gruger.
That
I don't
fucking
know. Tobin somehow was found buried under his own dolmen gate. I'm not sure what happened.
that fucking Reaver Cleaver, man.
Yeah, it's good. I've seen it do some scary, scary work. Like, I don't know why they keep breaking treasure over and over again.
I think Tobin's trying to figure out some way to like not do something good here, but like you have exactly 6 mana, which
Tobin.
equips both your blades to
Yeah,
swing
I
at
mean,
Gruger and not
basically-
die.
Tobin.
Like-
Tobin.
It's unlikely I kill Gruger here.
Tobin.
I actually have no way to kill Gruger.
Hey, Tobin.
You can't get there. I
Tobin,
don't
Tobin,
think-
Tobin. We can force this to be super awkward because I played a vehicle. I can just crew all my creatures into my vehicle, and I don't have to kill you with this attack.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's yeah.
Weird. Colluding as usual.
Wait, so essentially make Joseph choose, which is what
Yeah.
he's trying to avoid by doing this. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
I want
I
him.
can throw my Akiri at you for
You're both
6. It has
sleazebags.
vigilance. It doesn't matter.
You
Um,
sleazy motherfuckers.
I think that's fantastic.
And no matter what I do, Mauler, I'm going to be.
Somehow I keep
Brewing,
dying first
so-
in this show.
If you don't
Yep.
throw a cleaver on anything, I'll just chump with like my
Mhm.
2 tokens, and
We need to
then
kill Rye Squared first. The
oh, I guess
standings dictate it.
yeah.
They need to die first. Any pod that has a Ryan in it.
But like,
needs
what?
the Ryan.
What is your incentive there?
Because if
Like,
I kill
Gruger
Tobin,
can literally kill you on his next turn.
But then
'cause he
he's just
feels
dead
like
to
it.
you on hit your turn.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
No,
no,
I get what you're saying, but like, why would you do a chump swing where you don't do anything to him when he literally has death for
Be-
you on the board or death for me on the board?
Yeah.
Like,
So I
Right.
mean,
you are
the
the only one
issue
that
is
loses this.
essentially you forced us into a situation, and he's salty about it. So rather than letting you win, he's giving you the choice to kill one of us, and one of us has a chance to then win.
No,
which
I'm
is-
asking how
yeah.
you're disincentivized to try and actually damage him right now.
Oh, because I can't. I've already done the math. I can't.
I have between the
He
mother
can just
of
throw a
runes
bunch of
and the
blockers
sword.
in it.
Yeah, so I can put the Lulu in front of like the Akiri if it gets like the Reaver Cleaver, for example, because it has pro white right now, and then Mother of Runes can make another one of my things pro red or blue for the token.
So it's like it's unlikely if I spend half of my mana to Reaver Cleaver, I actually don't do any damage anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
and I'm
yeah.
incentivized to not actively kill Tobin. So if I'm incentivized to not actively kill Tobin this next turn, then I might as well give him the deal because all my stuff's going to untap right now anyways.
Oh, so Tobin, you're at 15 Lulu damage, I believe.
Oh
You
yeah,
could
yeah,
have
yeah,
avoided
that's
this,
right.
Joseph, by just murdering one of them. You did this to yourself. You should have just killed the Ryan. The moment an opportunity presented itself to kill
Yeah.
a Ryan, you should have killed a Ryan.
But there is a chance that if he killed Gruger, I could kill him because he would only have a 3/3, which is very different than like Gruger's.
Sure, but
Millions
then player
of
removal
blockers.
stops this bullshit.
Okay, sorry. I was doing something.
You were.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I have nothing good here, and I have to attack. So
If Gruger wins this game, shame on all of you.
Unless he top decks like an absolute god right now, there's no chance that's happening.
So Lulu will jump in front of the thing with white, and then Mother of Runes can't protect Lulu anyways, so I'm gonna go pro red. Actually,
Won't survive the first strike.
we'll go pro
Otherwise,
blue on Benny.
Okay.
Oh, just bounce off the elemental.
Yeah, like the elemental is fine anyways, and then this way, in case he has like a fucking double strike. I don't know. It's Tobin. He could have like Teamer Battle Rage in that deck.
That's true. He does run Teamer Battle Rage in way too many decks.
Until
like
they make
that
it
card.
not a good card. It's a good card.
Yeah, card is perfectly fine. Okay.
If a card is playable in Modern, I'd argue it's playable in EDH.
Let's see. So, I mean, Lulu can just get pro whatever I play as a flyer anyway.
I
But
have to spend mana to move the sword off of it, but yeah.
yeah, I'll just play a Shimmery Dragon.
That draws you cards.
That draws me cards. That's the reason I'm playing it. Let's tap some cards and draw cards.
Nice. Okay. Here's one.
Okay, I will play a training center, and that's it. Because I only
One
have
more
one
training
artifact,
center than you had at the start of the turn.
right?
Sorry. I realized my mana was like really funky to look at. All right, there we go. It's a me, you say.
How did it table to Gruger? Oh my god, folks. It plays out the same every week, and somehow we still haven't learned.
Shush you. Shush. All right. Well, I guess I will abide by my deal to you, Tobin, since you didn't like equip a Reaver Cleaver and all this jazz. 1, 2.
You have a source of double strike for the Lulu.
Why would I do that? It just kills me to Joseph.
Yeah, kill Joseph. You just
He's
need double
literally
strike.
goaded.
I'm goaded, man.
Yeah, I know.
Wrath of Goad.
If I had
Oh my God.
had a different creature in hand. Wait a second. Horde Hauler wasn't a creature.
It was not. It's not goaded.
What? All right,
How
one
on
second.
earth do you care about that?
I don't know. I'm just seeing. I don't think I have a way to get.
It allows to crew out so that nothing has to attack.
Yeah,
You just
I
crew it
can.
repeatedly.
Yeah, I just crew everything into Horde Hauler, and I don't actually attack, and I don't lose Horde Hauler. That's all.
Yeah.
If you're even remotely going to do that, could you please just pass your turn and then let me kill you? Because I really don't want to spend 10 minutes watching you fap, do nothing, and then just waste time. Because I'm just going to kill you on my turn unless you can either kill my Torn Mauler or kill my Rogue's Passage.
You
So-
should have killed Skrugger like 4
So
turns
unless
ago.
you have card draw tricks that I don't see, you see what's in your hand and you know what's happening. So please just shortcut this and don't make us wait.
Yeah, no,
Tricks on board. Yep, you can hit Tobin for 0. Sweet.
As he
You
leans
done?
out of frame. And Joseph's
No, but actually, right? Like you've said your plan. Cool, fine. You know what's in your hand. You don't have a card draw outlet. So can you do anything, or do you just die right now?
No, I can make a token. Like I can make a token which draws me another card on my end step.
Okay, so just pass and draw a card. And
Well, no,
let's-
I need to hit you to do that. So that's why I was just figuring
Well,
out.
you're not going to. So
Yes, I am, because I will crew
There's-
Horde Hauler, and then I will give it pro red, and then I will punch you with my Horde Hauler.
yes.
okay,
And you can give
so
it
draw the
the
card.
sword.
As I said, like just don't be slow. You already said
No.
what you're doing. Just do it.
Yeah, but then I have to tap my mana and stuff too, because there's like a few different ways I can. Anyways. Oh, and I'm also drawing a card because Adeline is going to trigger for that as well. So I'm going to draw a card off Welcoming Vampire.
Dad, stop fighting. You're tearing this family apart.
Yes, we are now. So, anyways, these.
Literally, your entire board has to do it.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So all of these.
And so they crew the Horde Hauler. Yeah. Okay, good.
Yep, it's online. Mother of Runes, Pro Red. Yep, sweet.
All right.
Do you put the sword on it after you pro red?
Oh, I realized that is the thing I could do. So that would 1 second. So I would put it up to 7.
Lets you flicker some stuff to have blockers.
I have blockers anyways. That's not an issue.
Not that it really is relevant.
Yeah, he's still gonna get the trigger off his general, and everything's gonna untap anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the issue. 1 second. I have something else in hand that I'm just fucking around with. Come on, brain. Fucking do the thing. All right, these are all
How do you find a way to make every turn as long as humanly possible?
because I can't fucking think anymore. Anyways.
Reveal your hands, all players. We can do this together. Yes, I get thumped by a thing, and you make 3 treasure tokens.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I will get. Mostly, I'm just trying to figure out how to Ember Cleave you.
By paying a metric fuck ton of mana. Regardless,
You did.
it still doesn't
You
kill
did
me.
have
I
the
don't
double
care
strike.
because unless you remove all my stuff, I just untap and kill you.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this with enough mana up so I can still do the thing. I get 6 treasures off of this. This pays for the Ember Cleave. I will actually do Rogue's Passage then because
How do you get 3 treasures or 6 treasures?
double strike.
Ember Cleave.
Ember Cleave gives double strike. So I'm going to do.
Oh, because you do hit me 2 separate occasions because of double strike. There you go.
Yeah, and
Although
then
the Guild Artisan
and this is why I'm also thinking
Tobin.
like depending.
Yep, so you attack, or you have to pay 5. You Ember Cleave. There you go.
Yeah. But so this goes up to 6, and then I can do 16 damage to you this turn only. Unfortunately.
Sorry, what are you going for now here?
I
Because
can.
you've got an Ember Cleave in your
Yes, I have an.
sideboard, and
I
now
have
you're
an Ember.
untapping
I
all your
have an
stuff.
Ember. This is what I'm going to do. I can put the Sword of Hearth and Home onto my Horde Hauler now.
After giving it pro red, yeah.
I'm not even going to do Pro Red. I can do like Rogue's Passage, I think, because if
Okay.
I go Pro Red, then the Ember Cleave can't attach to it.
Right.
That's just the dumb stuff I'm looking at right now. And then I was trying to figure out, can I also potentially kill Tobin at the same time by swinging out at him? Like I wasn't trying to like slow roll you guys. I was just like, but I'm like,
If you use the Ember Cleave and the Rogue's Passage, you don't have the mana to move the sword. Because you have exactly 10 mana, which is how much that's going to cost you.
I haven't played a land yet for turn, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, sorry, you have 2
9,
more.
10, 11, 12,
Sorry, your stacking is
13.
weird.
Yeah, I moved into colorless and non-colorless.
Yeah.
14. Here we go. Assuming I have any planes left in my deck. I think I do. So yeah.
Tobin's just gone. On his own theme week, he just left.
All right, so I need 2 red. All
Sorry,
right, 1.
I build decks that are fun to play, but not fun to play against, so I just
2,
left.
3.
Don't even
I'm
try and
kidding.
keep me company through this torture.
All right.
If you say something to me, I'll respond. Sorry, I'm just.
Well, how was your day, Pookie?
This will crew here.
I was busy.
This will make this unblockable. And Ember
Sorry, your
Cleave
general is crewing?
My general's crewing the Horde. I don't think I can kill both of you, and I did say to Tobin that I would do a bunch of crewing, so I wouldn't do the thing. So we'll keep that. That's what I said. Makes that life easier. You can
I
still
I was
kill
gonna
me.
complain. Well, I was gonna say that on Tobin week I got betrayed, which would have been sick, but oh well.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I didn't betray you.
I'm sorry I didn't betray you.
Right?
What the fuck is this show?
I mean,
All right, and you are Ember Cleaving, right?
I will be Ember Cleaving. Ember Cleave is only going to cost me 3, though, because I'll have 3 creatures attacking. Because when I attack, Adeline is going to make 2 1/1s that are tapped and attacking. So that means
So
I
you're
only
putting the
need
Ember Cleave in after you declare attacks then?
There's too many
Yes.
dishes in the
Yeah.
background.
So that's 1, 2, 3. So it's these 3, which
Sorry, I'm
means
hungry and I just need to get this chicken into my air fryer.
Yeah, fair. Which then means I can afford to.
You need 2 red sources on the Embercleave, do you not?
Yeah, which is why
You
this
just
is
went red, white, white.
This is so I can do the sort of Hearth and Home on my Horde Hauler. That's all.
Ah.
Yes.
So then you have no sources for your Embercleave so far?
I've used nothing for my Embercleave so far.
Okay.
This is where this is going. Attach card to here.
Yeah.
So this
It's
is
a 7.
7/7. And
Now you have just the 6 mana to flash in the Embercleave.
it's only 3 mana because when I attack, Adeline's gonna put 2 attackers in.
Oh, true.
All right, so now I'd like to go to attackers. Sorry for all that. There ended up being more math involved than I thought. It shouldn't have been this hard, but my head.
10-minute first main phase to come around to literally doing exactly what you said you were going to do in the start.
Yeah, it was just managing the mana. Anyways, so we attack here.
Yep.
You've already taken because you thought you were.
Yeah. Adeline trigger, then Embercleave.
Yes. So
Okay. So
I
make your
make
2.
2 of these. These are tapped
So
and
both
attacking.
attacking, you pay red, and anything else. Embercleave is attached.
Yeah.
Both
so
of your Adeline things die. I get hit twice with that thing for 14, so I go to 10. Okay. And you make 6 treasures.
Yeah. This attaches to here. You get hit for 16 because Embercleave does another +1/+1.
Correct.
Go to 8.
I will chump the Adeline token.
And then I make 6 of these treasures. Where'd the dumb thing go?
Yep, treasures go to 7. You already got one sitting there.
Tobin, I was going to play your other mono
I
blue,
draw a card.
the Blind Seer deck, and I realized it would have gotten rocked this week.
Oh yeah, no, that deck is so slow. You have to spend so much mana to do not that stuff.
It would have gotten obliterated had I chosen it.
I was going to play my my Shriners deck, which is mono blue vehicles.
You just lose a life to tutor?
But then I was like,
no,
I'll just play a bunch of backgrounds.
This was
instead.
off the Sword of Hearth and Home.
I know I'm already gonna die to Lulu and Minn, so I'll just play something dumb.
Did you not just crack a fetch earlier in the turn though, because your top card's a fetch and you were at 8 life already?
No, I didn't use the fetch.
Flight of the Strand was last turn.
Yeah, this Windswept Heath. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So you do removal then?
That's what I was looking for. I did not draw my removal, so
Okay, cool. My turn then?
I guess I will draw my card on my end step and see if I die.
Okay, cool.
See if you die. Here's the deflecting palm.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Deflecting palm would do it.
Deflecting palm would totally do it. Even though it's only the first instance of damage.
This has been your local PSA from the Vancouver Magic scene. You know Deflecting Palm? It's a card. You should run it. It's real good. The delicious sound of frying chicken is all the acclamation.
The chicken isn't ready to go in. There's one more step.
But that Deflecting Palm, folks, that's my shout out this week. While the game is still engaged. Try it.
Yeah, no, we just king made Tobin there is all we succeeded in doing. So
Yes.
Tobin wins on Tobin week.
Yes.
I might be able to punt it away. Don't worry. Just give me a sec.
You have to kill Gerger, and
That's
pray
not what I'm
that
looking at.
Tobin. Actually, you could try and kill them both. That would make sense.
No, I can't. All I can do is swing at Tobin. He has to block with something. Then on his turn, he just equips all the shit and kills me. All Gruger did there was king make Tobin.
Because you can Arni for 22, so that you have 2 22s, but you can't give the other one evasion. You can only Rogue's Passage 1, right?
No, there's no way around it because regardless, whatever I do to kill Gruger, Tobin just puts all the war gear on the dragon and hits me in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm just dead. There's
Yeah.
no getting around that. So the other option is that I kill Tobin and then die to Gruger. So
Yeah, it feels bad.
Or you, I guess, and if you choose to kill no one, I died to the Shimmer Dragon, I guess, maybe? Ooh,
if I had
maybe
one more mana,
You got flying blockers though, Gerger. That's the thing. You can block for days.
if I had one more mana, I would have a hope here, but I don't.
That's true. I have 2. Oh, and I didn't, like, move my stuff around.
All right, well, you spent 10 minutes in your first main phase, so I'm just going to kill Gruger and Tobin kills me. GG, scrubs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. Wow. All that work for nothing.
Swinging with Arni. I'm
Oh, yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make
no.
him a 23-3.
Oh,
and
this is the way to do it. I approve.
Yeah,
I'm
commander
fine.
damage. That
I
takes
was just hoping to draw.
There you go, Tobin. You win on Tobin week. Seems thematic. So
One
in
sec.
my hand, I have one more mana. Would have been able to ice you both.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Oh,
But
the trample and the haste. Oh,
7 mana on turn 8 seems great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not great.
unfortunately the very last card I drew off Benny was a stupid Blade Historian. So if that, and then the other thing too is because if I had poked you a little bit harder on my last turn, I woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Like if I had poked you just slightly harder, I would have killed both of you this turn. So like I punted the game away by not hitting you harder.
That's okay. I punted the
Because
game
I wasn't
away, and I
expecting the
had
Disrupticorum,
everything.
which changed my math entirely.
All right, sorry, I got chicken on my hands and had to wash them.
That's
Took
okay.
me a
All
minute.
right.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm switching scenes.
Wait,
That brings us
let
to
me go to
table
my
talk.
turn.
So
I might be able to
conversely-
punt it.
Conversely,
yeah, no.
I guess what I could have done is instead of Disrupticorum, I could have just killed Gruger,
You should have just
and
killed
then
Gerger.
Tobin would have just smacked me for a bunch, but not killed me.
And then you
would've
probably
killed
would have,
Tobin.
and then you probably would have killed him.
Yeah, I didn't expect you guys to make a deal that benefited neither of you. So, you know.
Well, I think you forgot the fact. Well, the thing is, there's no deal that like me killing Tobin didn't benefit me because I was dead for sure.
No, but I mean, like, that wasn't the part. I was surprised that you made a deal to allow him to just free attack you for nothing. That was the weird part.
Oh, where I didn't kill his stuff. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I could
Rice
kill him.
Squared constantly
Like,
colludes
my
on
board
these
state-
That's true, actually.
My board state was such that I could kill him, and also the Dolmen Gate meant that I couldn't kill his creatures. Like when he attacks into me, his creatures don't die. Unfortunately, this was my draw on my turn. So like if I had a creature in hand, so giving this creature haste would have killed you.
Yeah. So Tobin, what are you doing to win this? Just can you turn sideways?
Yeah.
On the dragon.
I was hoping I would draw something cool.
You just put 2 swords on the. You put
Sword up
yeah.
the dragon, turn sideways, you win.
You literally put anything on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 1,
one
2,
sec.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Tobin's got 7 mana. There you go. Sword on the dragon.
Draw
Dragon
card.
killed him.
Oh, Slayer Stronghold.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
sword up the dragon, or I can play a Cyber Drive Awakener and make all my artifacts 4/4s.
Yeah.
But
I love how you have a
that's what we'll
cyber drive in there when you're like, I'm playing mostly enchantments. You're like,
Remember when
I
he
mean,
said this? He
yeah.
had an artifact theme in his enchantment deck. Hey,
Yeah, okay.
surprisingly, they work well together.
Sure. All right. I guess I am supposed to equip my equipment to my dragon, so I guess I do that.
I don't care. Arni Brokenbrow killed someone I'm considering going to win.
There we go. Yeah. All right. I mean, this is basically how most of our games go. Is I just get left alone and then win.
Rice Squared makes a bullshit deal to
Yeah.
make sure
This-
that one of them
the-
wins.
For
Thematic,
the
I
audience,
guess.
I've tallied
I tell you,
our
it's not that
numbers recently.
satisfying.
I wasn't
Um,
trying to make Tobin win. I was trying to find my like 0.1% chance that I could maybe draw an out and win.
Yeah, you were digging.
So for the audience, our current standings for season 2, as of this is episode 34, I think, is Gruger's in the lead with 15. This will be Tobin's 12th. Joseph, I think, has 7, and I have 3. So,
Are you counting?
for season
guests?
all of season 2?
I think there's some guests
Yes,
in there, and
the
then
guests are all at 1 or 2.
Okay, just
because
because
the
I was
guests
gonna
always
say,
win when they come on the show.
and then I think he's
I
also
feel like
counted
we're
like
pretty
he-
equal in not being here, right?
I think he's also been counting the couple episodes where
twos.
we've
This is game 35, by the way, just so we're clear.
Is it?
Yep.
I think it's
Cool.
what?
I literally save my decks numerically and have notes on all the games. This is 35.
Is there?
it's
I think there's one that didn't count.
One
I
didn't
think
count.
we played one that McRae later asked us not to count because it worked out numerically better for something he was doing. But this is our 35th game of season
it made
2.
my
I don't care if you wanna make it
production.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't
let's
there
make it
that week,
34.
so I didn't have that number anyway. So
yeah.
It fucks with my
I'm-
post production life a lot.
My deck from last week was 30, or from 2 weeks ago was 33.
that's
So
what I thought also, but I don't track it that closely. I just copy what you guys do.
I'm just following the script as it is. Anyways,
34.
that's the game. Can I go to table talk? I'm changing scenes. Too bad.
Cool.
Whee!
All right, that brings us to table talk. Notes on that game.
I think the elephant is really cool.
The elephant's really fucking good.
It is cool.
Specifically with that background, that was a fantastic pairing that you found, Tobin.
Yeah, it's just a synergy pile, and you get to play like weird stuff to do some like tapping and tap shenanigans while growing a board, and you get to like play vehicles, which is always a plus for me.
Here's a question, an open question to the board. What did you learn about Tobin this week, brewing in his head,
greedy.
and playing his things? He just says he's always greedy.
Greedy, synergy piles, and he likes to swing with a commander if he can.
You figured it out.
That was
perfect.
Yep.
Oh, that's easy.
I mean, that is basically it. Yeah. I try and not be greedy, and then when I have to actually make cuts, I just cut interaction and then maybe lands. And yeah, I like having commanders to kill people. Generally, that means I'm playing some red or white. If I'm playing red, there's a Curse of Opulence in my deck, and there's probably a minor treasure sub-theme at some point.
I left that in here just for you. I was gonna cut it for sticky fingers, but I was like, no, Curse of
Basically,
Opulence.
yeah. Like I play decks that make tokens and try and kill people.
And sometimes the commander gets kind of swole
Yes.
along the way.
And then
Accidentally swole
Yeah, and
along
then
the way.
there's like all in decks like Arni that get to play horrible cards to make a commander seem kind of okay at killing people.
Arni did kill 2 people today.
That is true.
What would you say Tobin's average power level is at brewing after having looked at all of his decks? What
I
would
don't
you
think
put him as?
It doesn't work in the way that you're like phrasing it. Like he just brews decks that are really good. He actually, if I were to vote for someone who I think is the most iconic of what we aim for doing on the brewery, it's absolutely Tobin. He makes decks that are strong out of like shit cards that no one plays that look awful, but he puts them together in some super weird way that is exactly what the show is trying to do.
I would agree with you. I think he's usually the best at brewing jank.
Yeah, I
True
think
jank.
he has the most consistent jank record of us all.
Yeah.
That's true, and he's number 2 on the leaderboard, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think any of that is caused by me though. A lot of those wins are like kind of similar to today, where it's like, I guess I'm alive still. I can kill you.
Yeah, or it's who's alive at the end of the the OK Corral.
Yeah,
We're at a weird 3-way standoff. Who's gonna break first?
Yeah, and like basically what happens is, I mean, most games are McRae dies first because he was threatening or something like that, or he didn't play any blockers.
Or
He
me.
does something.
One of the two. Or I get really threatening and I get
I
like,
do something or I
get-
don't do something.
Yeah,
That's
either
not
you
good,
do
what I
too much or you do too little. You have to find the sweet spot in between.
and I generally go a little too hard.
Yeah.
If
And
I
then
You
what
always
usually-
go too hard. You bring the heat, Gruger.
not
Yeah,
always.
what usually happens is I'm like the least threatening, or like
the least
sometimes
threatening,
I have
but we
like a
can't
good
take-
board,
but we
yeah,
can't take free shots at you.
yeah, and
you
so I
somehow
just kind of
manage
get
to
left
be-
alone, and then I just get
Yeah.
getting some pokes at the end.
Oh, I could have gone for a board wipe at the end.
It didn't. Anything else for table talk?
Yeah, my decks are scary to play against, apparently.
They are.
But
Oh,
maybe
did
that's because I was playing against it with also my deck, which is greedy, so I didn't have any interaction.
Yeah, that was definitely like looking at this list. I was like, I could cut a bunch of things for interaction, but then it's not a Tobin casual deck.
Right?
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, Minn terrifying. Lulu also
Oh,
terrifying.
Minn is bleh.
Arni can be scary.
Baby.
Just
If you see a Minn deck, all you have to do is just kill the Minn on sight.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very similar to
100%.
Teysa Karloff. Like,
Did you see
kill
how much?
Teysa Karloff, and then
Did you
the
see
deck
how
just
much
dies.
removal the three of us drew? Because
I mean,
we're
he
playing-
drew it all. He had
Yeah.
all the removal.
You had all the removal, and the three of us did not play a single piece of removal that wasn't player removal.
Yeah.
Yes, very true. Very true.
Yeah, like the best. I think I had I jammed a Cathar Commando into the deck because it's a way for something to leave in case I didn't have tokens. Like if I
Yeah.
wasn't getting my my Lulu Guild
Mhm.
Artisan triggers, and then it
True.
could blow up something problematic. But yeah, that was about it. That was about it.
All right. Cool. We'll cut her off for there because it's almost 10. We're gonna jump into plugs because Joseph is currently away. We're gonna go backwards to buy him a little bit more time. So it's gonna be Tobin, Gruger, then Joseph, or me if he's not back yet.
Oh, that would have been so cool. I forgot I had professional Facebreaker, and having those like 6 treasures would have been like 6 potential draws. Okay.
Impulse.
I had more than a 1% chance of finding
right.
something. Just wasn't great.
Tobin, who
Yeah.
are you? What do you want to plug?
It's a dog in a hoodie.
Uh,
We're going backwards. Hi,
Nice.
Laura.
Hoodie
Bye, Laura.
dog.
she's making rice. I have nothing to plug because my life is not that exciting and I don't have anything. I don't have cool stuff on my desk, but you don't get to see it. I bought allergy meds today and they are so expensive. So I plug not having allergies because $30 or $26 for 30 pills is pretty rough.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
hay fever or what's activating your allergies right now?
I don't know.
Me.
Yeah, I mean, like,
He's allergic to
I'm like
us.
mildly allergic to I'm allergic to cats. I might be mildly allergic to dogs now at some point.
Oh
Like,
no! And you have
I
such
think
a
just
cute
like
dog.
dust triggers my allergies, and I don't dust things, so I'm just like always dying. This is all, it's all my fault.
Chloe, guest on the show, I think last week or the week before.
Yeah, I mean, she stayed with us for like a couple weeks, but she is gone now for a while. Anyway,
So-
that's it. I got nothing.
Allergy meds being expensive. Good shout out.
Yeah.
Gruger,
Good stuff.
who are you? Plug your stuff.
Maybe.
Oh my god. these three like undiagnosed ADHD people are the hardest people to work with, I swear.
Man, I had a long day. I'm tired. No, I don't. Oh, I guess my 2 plugs. I have 2 plugs. So I just came back from trip down to San Diego. Part of the reason, in addition
Great city.
in addition to McRae trying not to die, I was also away. Hence why we were dark last week. But I went. I'm not actively drinking any other beer, but hoodie here. Actually, here's even better. Glass from their brewery. Mike Hess's brewery. Here's one of their. These glasses are fantastic, by the way. It's like my favorite thing to drink out of because of this lip design. But
Oh, the can mimic. Yeah, love that.
yeah, because it like rests on your lip and it's fantastic. And also you got to have mandatory fun when you're drinking out of this glass. That's just one of their beers.
Yeah,
But
it's
they had some excellent. Their focus is definitely on hoppy beers. So if you like hoppy beers, they have fun names for their beers and like the aggressive pillow fight assault by feather pillow, which was a double hazy IPA, and it definitely beat up my mouth.
That is a good name.
Just hops you to death.
Once you get used to it, it had a very pleasant taste, but the first sip was just like, yes.
I like divas. I shouldn't say that. once
You're
in
like,
a while.
yes, I didn't need these taste buds, but
Sometimes it's nice to have just like that hopsy, like as a
it was
nourishing
fun.
drink.
Like once I went back and like I drank some other beers in my flight and came back to it and had a little bit of their hopsy stuff, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. And as it was warming up, other flavors were coming out. The other really interesting beer they had was a Vietnamese coffee stout, and it was 12.3%.
Oh
Cool.
wow! That's a
So
heavy stout.
it was sweet like a barley wine, which is where you get the Vietnamese coffee flavor for like the condensed milk, and then it had very strong coffee notes, and it was very smooth. And because of the style it didn't have the heavy hop bitterness. So it was a really cool thing to taste and drink. So and I got to look over at Coronado Island when I was doing that and eating tacos from a taco kitchen they were partnered with. They had these cool like California modern, like not traditional style tacos, but were delicious. So it was a fantastic experience. If anyone's ever down in San Diego and you want to do something kind of touristy, it's actually reasonably priced, being right on the water.
I love San Diego. I got family friends down in Escondido, and the food.
That's actually where we were.
amazing.
That's where we were staying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, food's amazing, and
Dude.
they have some cool touristy stuff. Do the zoo. The San Diego Zoo is fucking amazing.
Or the wildlife park.
Yeah,
And all the hiking and yeah.
great
Anyways,
city.
That's
Cool.
I rambled on enough. I actually had a reasonable plug.
Yeah, you did. Joseph, are you ready?
Joseph.
Who are you? What do you want to plug?
He wants to plug his
Mine?
sweater weather dog.
Fast turns. Yeah, my name is Joseph Dreadsheep on the internets. Again, tons of stuff in Moxfield if you want to see all caliber of decks. Smoking great non-alcoholic near beer. Kronenberg Blanc. Both my girl and I have become like super into these as we're doing the just less and less drinking. She's on like day 68 of no drinks at all.
Oh, good
So
for her.
It's crazy. It's long time, long ago. But yeah, just smoking good. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is a very, very tasty beer. It's like it's sweet, but not like obnoxiously sweet in any way. It's still a beer, but it's almost like it almost reminds me of like a juice that's not sugared up or whatever. It's a little less sweet than any juice, but it's like it reminds me of that, and it's filtered obviously, so it's perfectly clear. There's no discernible hop character to it whatsoever. It's just like, yeah, especially like a nice sunny patio on the ground outside my window right now. Sorry as I say that, but yeah, highly recommend this for a near beer. Super tasty, good times. It is more expensive than a lot of the sort of go-to near beers of the day, but yeah, I feel like it's well worth it.
Dupe. Anything else to shout out or plug?
Oh yeah, I should have an album out by like the early new year finally.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You're doing it.
that is exciting because this is taking way too long. Granted, it took this long because like it wasn't a great plan of like, oh, do the thing. It was just like poke away at it here or there over some amount of years because like it was never like a specific defined project or anything,
Yeah.
But now
doing
it's
it because you enjoy it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I used to be much more try hard with the level in which I was aggressively chasing things, but yeah.
You gotta pace yourself. Dope.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the band name?
Oh, Dead Ultra.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a very 1980s like synthwave name.
Did you change it? That's not the initials. That
No, it used to be called HDAS.
yeah, I was just like, wait a second, you had us all
Quite
playing
honestly, we
this guessing
got-
game.
Yeah, the name, like guessing game, just.
Can you say what the name is now?
Huge dumb ass something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I could technically.
Yeah,
But
since
I don't
it's
really
a
want to.
different name.
No, he's just Joseph's having fun with just being the one of two people that knows what maybe three. That knows
Yeah,
what the
we've
band-
actually one person came like astonishingly close, but still didn't get it. But he was like, I was like, like if you knew, he was like, oh god, I don't remember what his guess was. but he was like holy damn close.
Yeah.
He was also no cigar in the end.
All right. Are we ready for our theme? Well, I guess I get a shout out too. Is there anything else you want to shout out, Joseph, before I take
Nah.
us out? My shit.
I was getting so meh in the last turn. It's just the game had gone on long.
No,
You
no,
declared what you were doing in the first minute, and I was like, "You got
I
it.
understand.
Like, do it."
It was more managing the mana to see if I would have enough resources in case I found a thing.
That's my plugin shout out. Is just my website. I got a bunch of stuff. I have been doing my best to get our episodes, at least the deck lists for each episode, up before we go live each week, so you can see what we're playing. It should be under the drop-down menu, just called the Brewery, and it'll take you to all our posts. We have 8 episodes up on YouTube. Our YouTube is just the Brewery MTG, same as we are on Twitch. And yeah, you can see up to episode 8 on YouTube. For some reason, our 2 episodes that are actually getting views is like Celestia with like 77, and I think our first episode with like also 70 some. So yeah, go enjoy those first couple episodes. More are coming as soon as I get some thumbnails. Be good. Otherwise, go read some poetry or some prose on my website, mcwrights.com. I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on Twitter. Same old, same old. I got a book out. I got novels out. I got D&D resources on there. I got a bunch of free short stories and like flash fiction pieces.
Whatever you need, I got it.
I got non-fiction articles called the Pickup Truck Diaries, where I just write about shit on theme. That's it. Let's go to theme. You can catch us here every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. PST, live at twitch.tv/thebrewerymtg. And our theme for next Tuesday, much to Tobin's chagrin, and he called it earlier, is our CDH special number 3. So we're going to be playing some CDH, pumping up the power level a little bit.
Hell yes.
I'm sure Tobin will find something in Brothers War or such to break. I know New Braids is really good. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we will see you next Tuesday right here, 7:30 p.m. PST. If we're dark or anything for whatever reason, I don't know. Stay tuned to my Twitter at McRae I'm shadow banned, so I won't just pop up. You actually have to look for me. It sucks. Fuck Elon Musk. Son of a bitch. We'll see you
It's
next.
all dramatically changing right now anyway. I don't know if you...
It is. I'm still on there. I'm just like, I'm struggling right now. Anyways, we'll see you next Tuesday, everybody. Bye.
Bye.